Hello and welcome to another West March guys stream. Thank you for coming. Um, I need to make sure I turn that off. That's working now.
On our
Yeah.
I
our
have it
annual
on.
audio check
Well, I have it on my phone now so that I can hear. I can
just to
test it
make sure.
myself. Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, it's working on mine too, so we should be good to go.
Levels is a lot trickier, but I'll let chat yell at me for that later. Um, Other than that, tonight is boys' night apparently. So uh, it is just the team, and we'll dive right back into the game. Um, so our
Okay.
party left off. They had just left a what seemed to be dragon's nest or a horde of some sort with a bunch of different different types of dragons, which was very interesting to see. As they escaped and made their way back to the boat, they find themselves back on this tiny little lake on the top of a mountain, circling, contemplating how to get the hell off of here. Um, as the boat circles the lake, we'll do some downtime and get you guys back into shape. So, who wants to start? Does anyone know what they
I'll
want to
go
be doing?
first.
I, I mean, I'll kind of jump into it. I'm still working on, of course, my wild magic with Max.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the first time we've actually played together in a long time. And I also want to talk to Heavy Neck about that book. I don't know if he has a moment, but depending on either one.
What book?
The Soul Book.
Yeah.
Have you read through it yet?
Haven't gotten to my downtime yet. So
Well, when you get to it,
no.
I mean,
I
but
mean, you
otherwise, yeah,
guys can
that's
do it together. This is all happening at the same time.
fair enough. Well, I mean, I'll catch Max first then.
So
I'm gonna
Max
kind of
is
catch Max.
Max
Go
is practicing the polymorph spell, and he's trying to he's got a little squirrel that he has found and befriended, and he keeps popping him into different shapes and all that stuff.
Poor traumatized
As he
squirrel.
sees
The
you,
scrolls are doing
he seems to be all right.
Max.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
so I was trying to do that thing that you kept telling me to do, where I just kind of like will myself to be in somebody else's head, and just stay right here. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna like just run out or wherever you are, and just cast message at you. Be like, it kind of worked.
Uh, can Max hear him?
I can't. Yeah.
It goes through.
Oh, you straight up cast it. So Max sees you run off, and he turns and looks at the squirrel that just popped back into a squirrel. He's like, "What did you're talking to me?" And he's kind
No,
of like
no, no,
confused.
no, Max. No, I was just in the. I'll be right. And I'm gonna like run back in the room.
The squirrel can talk.
No, Max. I'm trying to tell you that you help you waken something in me. I can do
Oh,
what
that
you
was
do.
that was you?
Yes, that was me.
No way.
Yeah, man. I was sitting one night and I was just trying that little stupid incantation you told me over and over. And then suddenly Little Bite talked back to me.
Little bike can. Whoa. Do
No,
it again.
no,
Do it
no,
again.
it's from again. I'll cast message again. Be like, it see? Can you hear it? Can you see it now?
I can hear you.
Crazy, man. Well, all I can say is thank you. This is groundbreaking. I don't even know how to control it yet. I just want to work with you and just show me what you got.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
So
Max is going to then. So are we inside or outside?
wherever you were, I went to found you.
You
So
have like a
Okay.
loose proximity of where you want to be. You can either be on the boat or on the shore or.
Yeah, I was kind of on the shoreline.
Okay.
Um, and do you do you know any other cantrips or like
I
anything
do.
like that?
I do. I cast light on the squirrel.
Squirrel. I'm going to kind of pick a target off in the distance and cast a firebolt at it. Trying to give you a fire spell.
I love it. I think we kind of just keep. I'll just show, like. I mean, I have a. If as long as we're not fighting today and we have a day off, I would love to just show you. I have like a couple of things. I'll show you like a shocking grasp, and we can
Yeah.
kind of
Heck yeah.
work through it. So I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I love it. Anyway, that's what I do on my downtime.
Perfect. I like it. So, Heaven Anchor Max, you guys want to go next?
I'll go next.
Alright.
Well, I was gonna say, Talon probably would have figured out that I was going through the book when it was time to like change the guard of like, or like whenever he came back on the ship looking for me, I would be nowhere to be found, and I would be in the captain's quarters and like hunched over the book, reading to my heart's content. I would have bookmarked the most important like pages that I thought were important. Um, I'll have my little ball stack next to it. But yeah, so
I don't know if I'd bother you. I would just be like every once in a while, pop in and be like, "See anything cool?"
yeah, I see anything cool in the book? Is there any like does it look like there are any further explanations of how the soul gem is going to be used that I can understand?
So interestingly enough, this book like
Kind of
breaks it
read
down.
ahead in the semester.
Yeah, as you like flip through it and like skip around, it has like step by steps depending on, and it's broken up in chapters. So like, are you using a soul gem or are you using something else? So like, there's a thing at the beginning that's like, you know, it's kind of like a flow chart, and then you take that and go to whatever chapter you need and you read through it. It's like, you know, step one, obtain the soul gem. Step two, place it, and then it has like diagrams of like the runic circles and stuff, and like
Okay, cool.
component lists and all sorts of things. So
All right, so I will make a note of the component lists
yeah.
just so I can put that like in my journal of being like I'm probably going to need those at some certain point in time.
But yeah,
Uh,
it's scary how simple it breaks it down. You're really looking at it, you're like you almost feel like you could do this kind of thing. Like, ah, I got this.
oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Um, whether you think
Don't
better of
do
that or not, I don't know, that's up to you. But
Ooh,
it does break
I'm
it down
tempted.
very simply.
I actually have that wasn't the thing I wanted to do.
Okay.
But I did want to like I probably would have done it like, you know, at nighttime or something like that.
Mhm.
I did want to use most of my time to construct a bullet making press so
Okay.
that and then I'm fairly use proficient with Tinker's tools. So I'd like to make a little like work desk in the like in the hall where it has a little bullet press. It has a little like little small little smelter that I can take like little like chunks of metal and melt it down and like basically press my little bullets so that I don't have to worry about buying them. And I'm not going to work on like a skill or anything. I'm just going to do that's going to be
That's gonna be
like
it.
the book and then that my workbench.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess you get it set
I'll
up. Do
repurpose
you
it
have
whenever I need them.
what would you have for materials to start making bullets?
Well,
Or is that
we have cannonballs. I'm assuming that we have like crates that I can break apart and use nails. Little
okay? So you're melting
if
down
we have.
anything you can find.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
I don't know how this works. I'm just gonna melt down. I'm not gonna combine metals. I'm just gonna use.
You
I'm
keep
just
melting
gonna
down
like
different like
if we have like links of chain, I'll like start like chop chunks of that.
Imagine just someone like walking on the boat, like leaning on a railing, and the railing just falls over. There's
Oh,
no nails
absolutely. Yeah.
left in it.
He doesn't tell anybody that this is happening.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so
Yeah, but that's my week
you chunk
done.
away at
Just
that.
yeah, just so I can be able to in other downtime make bullets.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Up next. Who wants to go next?
I'll go
Uh,
next.
All right.
So Sheila, in the midst of all these books everyone's been collecting, she also found one called Octheon, a tome of trials, tribulations, and trivia, which she has been reading extensively because it's quite a large book since it's a tome. And so she is learning so much about Octheon that she would like to erase her history for that reason.
Okay. You can put your point towards history, and it's interesting because it speaks of the island before the chaos, like
Yeah.
as this like, and it talks of the island being this hub of magic and this focal point that everyone was trying to figure out how to like really capture that, and like you read of this like library that was built here because of it, and just it seemed like a mecca might be an overstatement, but like I don't know a better word for it of like
Definitely is a good way to put
yeah
it. Kind of a like you I guess you could say mecca of some sort,
yeah
but like just a place to go for this specific reason.
yeah for like magic And it's interesting because it doesn't tell of the breaking apart because obviously the book was written while it was in
Yeah.
good shape. So
You look at the back pages, it's just like the cave of
The cave of what? Like,
Are you
Oh,
saying
he
right?
wrote down
No.
Another thing Sheila's been doing is going around and she's been telling people little white lies all the time, constantly. Like that she's actually 28, not 31. And, that she doesn't actually have to do her eyebrows because she realized that sometimes she is not perfect at her deception. And so she's been working on it with the crew because if you can lie about your age and get people to believe it, you can lie about anything.
so I'm gonna make you pick one.
Yeah.
Whether you want to
I'll
be
do history. I'll do history.
I mean, you can still lie around the
You
ship.
can absolutely still go around the ship lying to
Still
people.
doing it.
You don't give out like half points.
I mean, theoretically, I don't know. No, because it's too
1/10 of a
complicated.
point.
But we can flavor it in that sense, but you'll focus on history for now.
It's a
He's trying
start.
to
I'm
rewrite
working on
her
it,
own
Joe.
history.
I'm working on it. Okay.
Yeah, you're writing your own history.
Yeah.
Call that the bonus shenanigan skill.
All right. Max.
Um, Max is working on his persuasion, but not in the sense of like talking. He wants to like you know how like some people like naturally have like this flow about them where they do something and it just like seems natural and acceptable even though it's like completely off base. So like every time he walks up to somebody, he's gonna just like hand him his cup of coffee to the point where like they reach out and take it. And like so if he ever gets up to somebody and he doesn't hand them their coffee, like his coffee, they think they're like, what's going on? Why is he doing this type thing?
You're
Like,
conditioning people.
yeah. He'll spend time like leaving his cane around the ship, or like if somebody hands him something or asks him to do something, he'll like immediately put it down and just like kind of start talking to them about something different. We're like to the point that this behavior seems like totally normal and accepted for him.
Wow.
I have nothing to say, but that's great.
Okay.
Like,
Uh,
I can't even imagine. People probably react, and they're just that you notice them like starting to do it, and it's odd because they just like I don't think they even realize they're doing it. They just
Training
Yeah,
us like
and
Pavlov's dogs.
yeah, and maybe they just play it off as like, oh, Max is a crazy goblin, like whatever. It's
Yeah,
fine.
like you see Max walking up and your hand just like reaches out for like holding his cup. And so he'll like walk up to like a group of like three people and they all reach out for it.
Perfect.
Is it good coffee?
It's great. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
All right,
No
Adrian.
complaints from Holland. First thing at night, 7:30 wake up, sun setting, gets a fresh cup of coffee.
Is anything Max wants.
Sounds delicious.
There's probably some goodies in it too.
Taste it.
All right, Adrian. You working on
So poisoning, and is it 5 to proficiency?
10?
Oh man,
I
I got
know.
really excited.
I know, drag it
Then
out.
yeah, that's all right. I mean, I'm already at 5, so it's not bad. Then yeah, I'm still in my little shop on the shore, trying to make poisons, trying not to die while I'm doing this. This time I don't pass out. I don't even get a little sick. I'm getting a lot better.
I was gonna say you're at this point. If you're at like halfway, you are definitely getting that. Like, what's the like first one you're like really focusing on that you want to like master?
So I
Like,
should have asked this earlier. I don't actually know what the crafting or what you can make for it. So
we can worry about that, but like, are you? I guess maybe
I
we
want
can
to try
go
to
into
make
details, but like something that makes people sleep or like extra damage or like.
especially after another session, I played in some berserker arrows or some like poison that you can dip on darts to make people go a little crazy.
Oh, that's
You're-
wild. I love that.
It is
Alright.
wild. It is so
It is.
wild.
It really is.
That sounds cool as shit.
I want
Sounds
to. I
like-
want to get
might
like the
already-
staple. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, that was it. That's all I'm working towards.
No, that's great. Yeah, I can't wait to see that in action.
It can be very interesting.
All right. So, The
Rageros.
huh?
Rageros. Trying to combine
Imagine
Rageros. Raros.
Raros. Uh,
TM.
um. All right. So the group of you find yourself back on the boat, circling at this point. You finished up whatever you're working on this week, and you're just like maybe going a little bit stir crazy, and then you see another, like you see the landscape shift again, and as you watch it shift, you see like this just huge chunk of it's a, to say rock is almost an overstatement because it's like rock with trees sticking out of it and all sorts of stuff, and it just like flies through and like lands on the shore, and as it does, you watch as this like half stream of lava that was in it starts like hissing into the lake, but you see on it this large like kind of beat up tower just kind of like sitting on a little chunk of something on this like larger landmass, and it's like it's crazy because usually you guys have to go hunting all across the island to find different pieces of it, and it's just landed like literally like I don't know 200 feet from your boat.
Is it in the water?
It's like right on the edge of the water, so you guys would have been maybe circling in the like deeper section of this lake, and it just like and like you feel the like wave as it like kind of ripples through the water.
So Heavy Neck is sitting there on top of the deck, like just practicing with a with his gun, just like going practicing shooting things. And when it lands, he's gonna look and just go, "Did you got? Am I seeing that?"
Sheila's
It's
gonna
not
pull
real.
the tome off of her face because she's kicked up there to catching some rays next to Heavy Neck. Heavy Neck, what the hell just happened?
Sheila, use your fucking eyeballs. Is that a real tower?
I come bursting out of the captain's quarters. What the fuck was that?
Solid, you.
That's what I
slipped in the
said.
ship. What did you do?
Oh, Jesus Christ, that woke me up. I was having a good dream.
I'm sure you were. And I'm gonna look down and look up again. Anyways, and I'm gonna go to the top. I'm gonna
Max,
go up the stairs and on top of where the captain is, so I can look out the back way, and just see this for real. And go, yeah, that's guys. We got a tower not incoming. Tower's already here.
Max walks over to Heavy Neck and hands him his coffee, and he's like,
Just hold it by the bottom.
Thanks.
he goes and leans on the handrail, and it kind of slips a little bit and jingles, and he stumbles. Sorry, man. What is that?
I believe that's a tower. And I believe we probably should. Is it like entirely encased in lava? Like
No,
around?
no.
Or
The lava
like
is like you can see what seems to be a stream of lava that was probably broken up at some point when it split. That's just kind of
Okay,
like it's
didn't know if
hissing
there was
into the water, and you see like steam kind of erupting from nearby.
Alright.
But it's not
So
like
the tower's right on the shore.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
maybe I don't know 50 feet from the shore.
Is it climbable?
Definitely. I mean, you could climb the outside of it for sure. Whether it looks in pretty disrepair, so it's like whether or not you'd end up like pulling a brick out as you go up.
Hey Sheila,
Hmm.
Like, what's up?
get a team together.
All right, you and that little guy that keeps handing me like coffee.
He picks it back up out of Heavy Neck's hands and walks over.
Hey, Colin, where are you going? Obviously, you're coming.
I kind of like open the door, putting my like armor on. Fuck it, I'm already awake. Might as well go. And I just kind of hold my hand out, absent-mindedly, just waiting for a cup of coffee. Just
As Mac walks past him, he hands it to him and just kind of keeps walking. Let's go.
Thank you.
Come on.
I'm at the railing, just kind of like
Wait.
I should have
Before we
packed
go.
up my table.
Just leave it. We'll be back.
It's under the tower.
Oh.
I thought we would make one last,
Well, maybe we'll find some remnants.
I'll come help you look
Either
through
way.
it.
Well, I thought we were like exploring.
We'll be able
the
to find
tower.
something.
Really, we're just looking for your shit.
All right.
Isn't there one more book we have to find anyways?
Yeah, something about muffins
Oh no.
or biscuits.
Maybe it's in there.
It's about baking. But hey, before we go, there's 5 of us. All right, guys. I'm gonna dig into my pouch. I'm gonna pull out my 5 beads of force. Well, so I'll have one for each of us. Please take one. I'm gonna hand what you guys now all have 1 bead of force.
Fuck is that in my book?
And what this fucking thing does is you throw it at something, and if you hit it just right, they'll be encased in basically this impenetrable like force field. And the only thing they can get through is air. So here's what I'm thinking. If anybody goes down, you chuck this at them, like if we're in like the middle of a scruff, and like there's like Max or I or Silo or anybody else
Like a
goes
safety,
down.
like a safety net.
Yeah, so then at least you're not getting hit by anything. So each please take one and use it very, very smartly. Strategically. Can't speak. But yeah,
Thanks.
so now we can go.
How long does it last? Oh, 1 minute. Okay.
1 minute.
Didn't see that. It's not like forever, right?
It also does damage.
Yeah, if you like get thrown out of it.
No,
Nice.
where the beads landed, you must make a DC Dex 15 save or take 5d4 force damage. Just be
Oh, wait.
advised.
Hold on, yeah. No,
You're dead? Oh my god, here! I'm trying to save you.
I thought that was only if you like failed the save. No, you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 5d force damage. So, but you're unconscious. Wouldn't you automatically fail the dexterity save?
Yeah. So the thing,
I'm gonna give this back.
Is that not how it works?
let me.
Max has immediately pocketed his.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You're the body's unconscious, so it's not like it's gonna succeed on the save.
Roger that. Thanks, Heavy Neck.
Yeah, but
I appreciate
doesn't
it.
say you have to succeed on a dexterity save. or take
Carefully
the
put it into my pouch on my belt.
Dexterity or
Come on.
take the damage.
I think it's more of an offensive ability, so
Oh,
it's
I
meant
know.
to like,
You can use it defensively.
yeah.
Is that not is the mechanic reading wrong there?
I think you're right, except for the fact that I don't think you can choose to not have it do damage. I think if you were like, I'm gonna throw this on myself.
It
Yeah,
says
when you fail the
or-
save, you take the damage.
or take 5d4 force damage. There's an
Yeah,
or. in
or and then if you fail, you're pushed outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you save,
Yeah.
if you save, you're not trapped. That's the thing. It's so if you were to like throw it at someone, and like they saved, they're not trapped in the sphere.
They get pushed out if
Did
you're
that-
inside it.
So
Yeah.
you're
If you
saying
fail and
only
go
if
inside it, you
someone's
take
dead,
damage.
throw it.
Yeah,
They
no,
don't
I just
fail.
read this wrong. Yeah, I read it wrong.
It's
I
okay.
think so.
That's
That's
the
a
way I
really
understand
confusing
it.
wording.
It's very
Uh,
confusing wording.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
or
D&D.
take and then this,
like,
okay. So you take the damage and then you're enclosed. Okay, so now that I understand how this works. So yeah, you could use it offensively then.
Okay. Yeah, it'd still be good. Like the other day when we were all
Listen,
stuck in that cave
Heavy
with those
Neck.
lightning
Yeah.
beasts, lightning boars.
If I need it, I'll use it. If not, I'll give it back to you when we're done.
I'm just saying, keep it with you. You guys are part of the crew. Just have one. Like,
Still good to take in some kind of
Yeah.
attacker out of the
yeah.
fight.
Out of the fight. Or 2 or 3 attackers.
If
Yeah.
something goes wrong, this could be used. All right,
Love it.
not the way that I really wish it did.
I like your ingenuity though.
It would have been nice. It would have been.
This might work better this way because if you're trapped in the bubble, people can't help you. So you'd have to succeed or fail your death saves without it. This way you can
So if
knock
you're
out whoever's
getting-
attacking. If you hit an attacker, they can't attack someone, so you have a chance to
Yeah,
use
so
death
we would all
saves.
just have to pummel the attacker. Okay, I see.
Yeah, so I think this would work
Love it.
better.
We'll just call out bead barrage, and we just all chuck our
There you
beads.
Anyway, let's go check this shit out.
Yeah, for sure.
We're saying this as we're rowing.
Yeah, we've been
Sure.
moving the whole time.
This
Right?
whole conversation was rowing towards it.
yeah.
Heavy Neck, are you sure it works like that? No, I'm pretty sure.
Heavy Neck, mine came with a piece of paper that says it doesn't work that way.
Uh, he just hastily checks his fucking books and just goes, no, there's definitely not anything written down about that. But yeah, so
So you find yourselves at the tower. You kind of like, I guess, how do you approach it? I'll hop you guys on the map. I'll put the map on the thing.
What map are we?
You're
I
on
believe.
the one with the stuff. You're on
Okay.
the moving island 4.
All right. So I would. Is this over here like hard gravel?
So there's like there's like it looks like dirt with stone sort of stuff, and then next to it's like a big ice chunk.
That's ice over there.
Yeah, so this light blue is ice. This is the lake you guys are in. There's also water over here. The tower almost seems like it's stuck in the middle of a river, or was. And then you
Okay.
got lava and you know so on and so
I
forth.
think. Yeah, I think we just go here.
Are we there? Yeah, I would go right on between the
That's
rock
good,
and the
that's-
ice there,
Yeah, I think that's the best.
away from
course.
the lava.
Yeah,
The rock
absolutely.
in the hard
Yeah.
place.
Burning rock in a hard place.
Land ho!
So yeah.
Sorry, I know we're on the lake. Sorry.
So
I was
as
saying
you
that
get
earlier.
within like eyesight of it, you see it seems like it still has some structural integrity, though there are lots of chunks and stuff on it. You notice that like as this landed, you see like some kind of scattered about it books and other like broken furniture and whatnot, whatever might have been in the remnants of this, because it seems like there's a crack down one side of it that's like split it open, so you can see the like different levels of storage and whatnot inside this tower. It's relatively tall. You'd assume about, I don't know, maybe 100 feet tall, give or take. And yeah, how do you approach it?
So I think I would kind of grab everybody, like, all right, guys, check this out. I think I go ahead. I'll be careful and look for traps or anything, and then just hang tight. Okay. Can anybody do that invisible thing?
I can if you punch me, but please don't.
No, thank you. All right, let's
I can do
Oh,
pass without a trace.
head
Oh,
forward.
Do you want pass without a trace? If you want all of us to go?
No, you guys just let me just. Yeah, maybe I'll stay within 30 feet. Let's do that. Let's just. I don't know, man. I'm after the last shit we fought in that big ass worm. I think we should just take it carefully.
don't
And the
straight too
almost
far.
3 dragons.
Yeah.
Let's go. So here, I'll go 30. Yeah, do pass without trace. I'll go 25 feet out from you. You be second. Max, stay in the center with Etrian. Heavy neck,
I'm
Take up the
taking
rear.
the left flank.
the flank.
Okay.
All right.
I
I'll
should
kinda,
stay
like,
pretty
watch
far
the-
back.
And
Everyone-
just try to
not
find like a
stealth.
safe passage
I'm
in
trying to be stealthy.
tower. Oh yeah, and stealthy.
Give me them stealth checks with your plus 10.
I'm not in the chat. Was it another 2? It's a 4 this time.
It's a 4.
So
Okay.
14.
Nice.
33.
29.
I
I mean, a pass without a trace is pretty helpful.
a little bit. Next, not even in the game.
No, I love it. I love it because everybody wants to have a stealthy part of this game. And it really gives you, if you have the right players, it gives you the option that you could be stealthy if you want, right? I like it.
No, it's great. I'm just kidding. I'd give it all day.
Wonder if it's scaled though.
All right. So yeah, you feel pretty stealthy walking up to this place.
Do I see any like unsavory?
You don't-
No.
As you're looking around, you don't pick up anything. You don't pick up anything that seems out of the ordinary. You don't notice any.
Don't smell any traps.
You don't notice any traps. You don't notice any like. You don't notice any movement in terms of creatures or whatnot. As you're kind of starting to like get closer to it, it seems like there is an entrance on the far side. You kind of have to like wade through some water, and you're able to get to like the doorway if you wanted to go through like the front door. Or
I mean, does it seem safe?
I mean, from where I guess I'll give you kind of what you're seeing from far away from it, and then you can tell me how close you want to get to different areas.
I mean,
So
I keep going. Okay, fair. Go.
no, that's fair.
Hold
So
on,
there's a
guys.
there's a
Like,
doorway.
guys, if we would like to, we could always consult with my spirits about this and use clairvoyance.
Fair enough.
Behind that
Well,
door.
let him describe it, Joe.
Hey, if you guys want to figure it out before, I mean, it's kind of like you can see on screen. So there's a door on one side. The door's kicked in. It looks pretty empty. There's some like water running on the floor on the inside. There's one big chunk of wall missing. You assume it's probably where this was maybe connected to something else. Um,
Mhm.
there's a bunch of floors inside this tower that you can kind of see from that chunk, and then there's a bunch of windows on various floors up throughout it. I mean, the windows look big enough that someone could crawl through if they wanted to. The door is obviously wide open, or you could just walk through the hole in the wall.
I'm gonna turn around and send a message back to Etri and be like, I'm gonna go to the door and just keep watching my step.
Yeah, I'll follow up with him.
All right.
And okay, so I just slowly approach the kicked in door.
Yep, you get there, you can see like some of the water from this like river is like kind of like filling the floors, but it's only like, not enough to get over your boots. And you can see like broken staircases that go up like one or two floors and then there's nothing and then there's another floor above it. It seems like the stairs to a few of the upper floors didn't make it with
Seems-
the transportation. You see a bunch of broken furniture and some bookcases like here and there. You see one bookcase off in the back corner that seems like it's in really good shape. Um, and then I guess,
Seems safe enough.
yeah. So Talon, you're inside. Is anyone else in with you, or is it just?
Well, so I'm gonna turn around and kind of wave to everybody. If it looks safe, and kind of just be like,
Yeah, seems safe enough.
and give Etri in the head. Go ahead, like bring him in, man. Looks good.
All right. Yeah, tell everyone keep up, and then just keep going towards it.
Mhm.
Still gonna let you go in first.
Yeah. I mean, I'll kind of stay 10 feet ahead of everybody, but like still, I'll wait at the door at least for people to catch up.
Perfect. So as you all get into the building, it's a relatively sunny day. And as you're kind of like, as you're all getting in and starting to look around, you notice it goes very dark for half a second as like something goes like maybe a cloud or something like kind of passes in front of the sun, and you've like it's just kind of like it's very quick, but like like those bright days where it's like you're kind of like struggling to see, and then it goes dark, and then it goes bright again.
Yeah.
So it's like very obvious that like something did that, and then it happens again, and then it happens
From a
again.
different direction.
It seems like, yeah, almost as if something was like circling.
Hmm.
Yes. We were all there
Well-
for the dragons, right?
We're still dragons.
Do you
Talon
think they
says-
might have followed us
Well,
or found us?
only deal
So-
with little ones, and
We're
there's
still
al-
kind of hidden, right? So I'm gonna
Hey,
run to the
what's-
window, I guess. Can I go like up a floor and run to a window or something?
You're gonna peek at it, make a perception check.
Probably not me supposed to be doing this, but that's fine. 6.
Ooh,
You look out, you don't
Getting
see
out of the way
anything.
now. Getting out of the way now.
Yeah, just
we don't have.
you look up, you assume it's probably a cloud.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can climb up to the next floor of books while whatever anybody else
Where's
is doing.
what's a really nice bookshelf look like?
So as you walk up to the really nice bookshelf, it seems like it was attached to a wall, like an interior wall. That's why it seems like it's in relatively decent shape. There's a bunch of like, there's some books that seem they are obviously must have some sort of magical essence to them because they don't look moldy or anything like that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd like to start poking through those.
as you kind of like pull them out, you pull one off the shelf and you look at it and you're like, oh shit. And it's
Is this the biscuit one?
yep, it is. I'll give you the name.
Yeah.
It's Marvelous Breads and
Woo.
Biscuits.
No way.
You're like,
This-
like it's like, oh my god, how is it this? Like you get this thought in your head, like how could it be this easy? And then you all feel as like the tower shifts, and you hear this like tearing sound as you all kind of look up, and it's dark, and the roof of the tower just kind of goes out into the distance, and you just see this shifting mass of forms above you, like um, and as you all look up and you see, it seems like almost like wind rushing by, and then you see like this like red moving like chest, and you see like it seems almost like lightning like sparking in different areas, and you watch as like this drip of what seems to be acid hits the floor, and it's this
boy.
like really off-putting thing, and you just hear this like guttural roar of like rah. That was terrible. Uh,
Oh, it sounded great.
um,
Keep going.
and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Whoa!
So happy I finally get to fight a dragon.
Initiative. What is my
I think that's
initiative?
the
Yo, plus
best
5.
initiative.
Oh no.
I think that's the best initiative I've ever rolled this so far. That Trin's excited to face off with the dragon.
Hey man,
Is this the map?
this is the map, and I will pull the dragon out in 2 seconds. I just need to.
Am I still like 20 feet away from people climbing up the side of a building? I was like trying to get to the second floor and look out the window.
So you get this impression that the dragon has not noticed the group of you yet. It seems to be sniffing around looking for um something else. You're not exactly sure.
I got you.
This isn't the same dragon as the last one that we saw. This
It
is like
looks
the parent.
different. It looks definitely different than the other ones. Yeah,
Is it bigger?
definitely bigger.
Oh no. Is this Mama?
I mean,
I
you
think
could
so.
infer that.
Some would say. Sheila, that's with advantage.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Oh no. All right, Mama Bear goes last, I guess. There's no size creature on these beads. There's no size restriction on these beads.
So everyone just keeps trying until we get it.
Well, I mean, they only last for a minute, so it's like, what do you do after the minute?
If it fails, yeah. You have to hope it fails that DC 15.
Yeah. Pretty strong and terrible. Yeah, it looks terrible.
Um. So.
Oh.
Who am I? Oh, there
We
it is.
currently are like here, correct?
Yo, how far away from the boat are we? That's an important question.
You
Beat
can.
it
I mean,
back.
you can see
Did
the
it
boat.
not see the
You can see the boat. It's like. I mean, if you look on the map, you can see it too. It's about. I don't
Okay, that's
know.
how far the boat actually is.
Yeah, like, because you guys like, I mean, you anchored it or whatever, left the crew kind of doing its thing, and you're like, oh, we'll just like shoot over.
We definitely did not care about being close.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's like where it's not like it would have been able to go much, like really anywhere else anyway.
That's fine.
Um. Where is? All right. So, as I said, it doesn't appear like this dragon has noticed the group of you yet,
Did it
but
notice the boat?
it seems very intent on this tower. Like it's currently it's teared the roof off and it's like rummaging through whatever seems to be on the top floor. You guys are, I guess, if you depending on where you are, you're watching as like rocks and stuff are going like flinging by you and stuff, and you feel the tower sort of shifting as whatever this thing is like is just on top of it. Um, but Heavy Neck, you're up first.
Okay, we're in a bit of a pickle. We cannot really go back to the ship right now. So please don't lead it back to the ship. I only have like 6 seconds, right?
I mean, I'll give
Or-
you like, I guess we've rolled initiative. I'll let you guys act freely until you do something in which you know, triggers it, I guess I can say. So if you guys are all like huddled underneath it trying to figure out what to do, I
I'm
give
gonna
you
send a message back to Heavy Neck and just be like, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, that was my plan. But what if it sees us? Heavy. What if it wants what's in your
Can
hand?
anybody make a distraction that might lead it away? Anybody at all?
I can.
Like, can you like make some other creature appear and like fly away, and this thing will be like, roar, and go get it? Anything?
I can.
Oh,
do
really?
that.
Yeah, I can. Let me read something. Are we like willing to fight it if we need to?
Well, yeah, that's plan like, let's call it F for fuck.
Uh,
But plan A would be to like, but it might come back to this tower. So, and the boats can't leave this place. So we'd have to do
I can get rid of it.
how?
And Max's staff starts to light up. His starts to glow like a white light coming from it. Little bit of magic.
All right. So
Surprise.
if that fails, we have to have a plan. We'll go to plan F.
Okay.
Oh,
Because anybody,
is that what's happening? Are we going to plan F?
we need to. No. I'm just saying. What are you gonna transform into like something? What are
Uh,
you gonna do, Max?
Max is ready to cast banishment on it.
Okay. How long does that last?
Up to a minute. Gives us time to run.
Okay. So we could run, get on the ship, and then hopefully it doesn't see. We'll have to just like lay on the ship, and hopefully it doesn't lash out of the ship.
I mean,
I'm
there's
worried about the safety of the ship.
If you
You-
want to hold your spell, I can try to cast Bane on it to give you a better chance. Unless Bane doesn't hit, but then you just hold it for as soon as I attack and then see what happens.
I mean, it's an option.
I just think that it's probably going to stick around. So either we get rid of it for good, or kill it, or plan F.
Did we
What
not
are you guys
think we
doing
can
over
leave?
there? You hear in your head, Heavy Neck.
We're trying to figure out a better plan, like a B or a C, but we're coming up empty.
You just hear back. I think we're gonna have to fight it.
Okay, so let's get to strategic positions. All right,
Listen, I need to go first. You hear again.
all right. So we'll wait. Talon will go, and then Max will do his thing, and then we all just fucking see what
This-
happens.
This is brilliant. Let's just do this. I'm so tired of clenching my ass. Let's just get this done.
I just like we're
Is
kind
it
of
still on
in
the
a,
roof, Joe?
So as you're talking, you hear like a shift of
On
the
the-
tower, and the whole tower kind of sways as you feel like you look up and you see another floor of the tower just go flying off in the distance, and it's like you can see it like rooting around, like sniffing.
Heavy Neck, I'm gonna have to go do it, buddy.
No, Talon, you have to go ahead. Just make sure that it's a good shot, because we're gonna have to like, we'll follow up, but it's on you.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of, if he doesn't see me, I'm gonna kind of sneak around my corner. I'm gonna steady my fucking hand. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Come on.
I am going to. I'm hidden, right? So this is a sneak attack, obviously.
You're all hidden for now.
So I'm gonna open one eye and I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna try to hit this fucking guy with my short bow.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go, guys. You guys ready?
I'm ready to run. I've loaded my pistol.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a
Have a
crit.
chance.
Oh,
So 12d6 plus 5.
That's not bad.
And now the hoedown music starts.
and at that moment, it
And as my bonus action, I immediately hide again.
so you all watch as like the arrow goes up and you watch as it flies straight up and it goes like it catches like right into this thing's neck and it's just like it lets out this scream and then I mean you guys are in initiative. You watch as it like go up is about to take off the tower and like looks down like now sniffing aggressively like there's something else here. So Heavy Neck, you're up.
Heavy Neck would like to get on the outside of the building with his back up against the wall. I'd like to use my bonus action to hide, and I have my my pistol drawn, and I will hold my. Do I see it?
Do you see the dragon? Yeah, you can
It's
see it.
like about. Okay,
It's
so I will hold.
it's 90 feet above you guys, give or take, like on the top of the tower.
I think that's too high out of my range. All right, I will just hold my action to shoot if it gets close within. Oh God. 40 feet.
Okay. Perfect.
But I'm gonna hide with my bonus action. So
Okay. All right, Max.
Are you still within 30 feet of me? Still,
I
I
don't know
haven't done
how.
anything. You'd
If you're
should I
in the middle of the building, I don't know how big the building is.
Should I roll a stealth check?
they still technically have passed without a trace up.
You
Oh,
do.
so then that might be a 28.
The width of the building is like 25 feet, so you'd be.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check, Joe?
Yes, yeah, if you're still attempting, if you went to hide
I
again.
hit it. I hit at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Whether I said I was like 10, 20 feet, but I'm up, so I might be outside the pass without trace. So.
It would be borderline, so I'll say no, though that was, I mean, not like
It's
you
still a
really
good
need
roll,
it.
so I'll take it.
That's fair, yeah.
All right, Max.
All right. So is this thing in the air or is it like landed?
It is currently like perched on the tower, so it is not flying yet.
Okay. Max is going to reach into his pocket and pull out a joint and light it up, and he's going to take a humongous draw from it. And he is
5
going
6
to
seconds.
yeah, he is going to blow it up into the air, and the smoke is going to come like a little purple misty thing. And he is casting hypnotic pattern. It must make a wisdom save.
All right.
Max.
Oh fuck! I forgot about legendary saves.
Man. So it's not super wise, but it is good against magic.
All right.
So
All right.
it does save.
Then it does nothing. It does nothing. And he is going to use his bonus action to nimble escape out of there
Okay.
and hide.
Nice.
Goblin. So useful.
Do you need me to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, if you're hiding, just so I can see what I can keep track of what
31.
she sees. Nice. All right. So the dragon pops up and like does like a big sniff and like and just kind of like takes a like loop up and over and like it knows something somewhere down below did something to it. So it's just gonna open up its mouth and you're gonna watch as
Oh God. Oh, you mean it was tipped off by the arrow in its neck?
it doesn't know like I'm gonna we'll see how well it targets it in a second, but you're gonna watch as those of you who can see it, you're gonna watch as it opens its mouth and it's like this swirl of colors, and then it kind of like it settles onto like this just like almost like this rolling lightning bolt, and as that happens, it just like it lets loose this just like storm of electricity in this big cone, and can I have everyone roll a let's see who's where.
On it out of everybody.
Um, So it's 60 feet. Do 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 do. Okay. I'm gonna have everyone roll me a, I don't know, a dice, and odd will mean
dice.
you're,
E4.
huh? A D4.
What?
If you come up odd, it'll mean you're like within this thing's guessing range. If you come up even, you
Oh, I like it.
you don't like it doesn't know where you are because I don't
Straight
know.
roll.
All right, I'm going D6 because I'm a rogue.
Odd.
Odd.
Even.
All right, so those of you who rolled odd, I need a dexterity
No,
saving throw out of you.
That was fun. I like that.
that was good. Of course.
Change your dice.
Oh. Oh, that's right. It's a dex save, you said?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. 24, so 0 damage.
Oh fuck, I forgot that.
Rogues!
Booms.
Natural 20.
Heavy Neck, if you rolled an even, you didn't need to worry about it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
So, Sheila and Etrian, you both fail, and I think that's everyone else is good. So, you take. Alright, this is a homebrewed creature, so I gotta type in everything.
Yeah.
What was it, a lightning bolt?
This was a
Yes.
lightning bolt, but the damage is the same for each type. It's just
Yeah.
the type changes.
66, right? No.
Base amount.
That was 8d6.
80.
It's 12d8.
Okay.
Oh, even better.
So
That's
you
not
both take
good.
38 lightning damage as it just like
One,
it,
two-
it just lets loose into the bottom of the tower, and then it's just like you can see it kind of like just flapping in the air in this general vicinity, just kind of like it like let loose and it's just like sniffing and looking and like trying to figure out if anything's in there or like what
That's a
the hell
low
just
damage roll.
attacked it. Uh, and with that, Etrian, it is your turn.
That sucked. How close is it? Is it accurate on the map where it is, or is it kind of flying around in a circle?
It is
Alright.
kind of hovering there, so I'd say it's about 60 feet in the air, 50 feet in the air, whatever
Pretty
is more
far from us, though.
advantageous, and it's only maybe like 10 feet from the tower, so it's definitely
Okay.
it's definitely within 100 feet. It's probably within 60 feet, depending on. I mean,
Mm,
for you, it's definitely within 60 feet because it caught you with its cone. So
okay. I'm gonna cast Control Wind. Creates 100-foot cube that I can see within range, and I can choose an effect when I cast the spell, and it's going to be Downdraft. Causes a sustained blast of strong wind to blow downward from the top of the cube. Ranged weapon attacks pass through at disadvantage. That's not the important part. A creature must make a strength saving throw if it flies into the cube for the first time on a turn or starts its flying there. On a failed save, it's knocked prone.
oh shit.
So strength 17.
Bro.
So there's probably not a good chance of me succeeding here.
I mean,
Well,
okay,
let's burn
so
up those legendary saves.
it does have advantage because it's interesting as you're all looking at this thing. So and you're getting a little bit closer eye on it. It's not just like you saw like little red and white dragons. I think they're is it red? I don't know what colors were down there. JT.
There's red, white, and green.
So you saw what looked like somewhat normal dragons down there. However, this one is just like its wings are like look kind of like wings, but they also have like like currents of air underneath them. Its chest almost looks like moving lava. Its whole body is like sparking with electricity and acid, and it is like chaos incarnate.
I should have done
So it's
something
like
else.
Um,
pooped out a dragon.
so but you cast your spell and we'll see.
Yeah, see what happens.
All right,
If it works,
so
it'll still be good.
it is relatively strong.
That's what I was afraid of.
24.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's all right.
So yeah, it is buffeted by the wind, but it seems to just kind of like settle out. And now it's like really actively looking around, trying to figure out. And as one of its legendary actions, it's gonna make a perception check.
Ooh.
Uh, and So it starts to suss out people.
Sheila rolled a 23.
I was gonna say it's starting to suss out people. Maybe she like it gets an eye on you, but it is now uh Tullen's turn.
I'm back to me.
Well, you technically went before combat started, so
Surprise round. I'm following. Here we go. Yeah, I'm hidden right now, right? So I guess it's one of those things that I might as well go with what I'm good at. So I'm gonna roll around the corner and I'm going to shoot it in the face. Since I'm hidden, I have advantage, correct?
yes. What was your stealth check?
24.
Okay, so you just make it.
Just made it. Whoop. Wow, I don't think a 12 hits.
Nope. It goes up and it just right through.
Whoop! I'm gonna duck down and I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna see if I can like so I assumed I like climbed up like rubble or something to go. I was trying to get to the second floor. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get back down to the first floor, but stay hidden. So I'm gonna like kind of like duck down behind the window I was at and like kind of just come down to like there ish, or maybe like behind rubble down there and just change my position from where I was and still hide.
Okay. Give me another stealth check.
Woo! Not good.
Like you run down and it catches a glint. Like you look and you make eye contact with it for a second, and keep going.
Oh, not good.
Sheila, you
It's my
are.
turn.
It is Sheila's turn.
I am going to silently rage, hoping I can still not be seen too much after getting hit lightning bolt, and I'm gonna just hold my attack right now.
All right. Heavyneck, you're up.
Is there like a tree right there? Is that really a thing? Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm not-
if you can, whatever you see on the map is there.
All right. I would like to, if I could find an opening, move around the building to try and to like basically like do a quick little run to over to that tree stealthily, and then I want to try and climb it. So I would hold on. Let me measure that out. It was 20 feet to me, so I have 5 more feet. So I can bonus action dash to basically the base of the tree, and then my action is going to be dependent on what happens as I'm crossing the open air.
So as you go out into the open, uh,
Trying to do it slowly.
huh?
Trying to do it slowly. I know. Go ahead.
I mean, are you? I guess I can give you.
Bargaining with the DM.
I'm
What?
I'm looking at its head as I turn the corner, and if I can find an opening when it's not looking in my direction, I want to dash to the tree.
I'll give you a stealth check to see, because I don't know. Maybe you make that timing. Maybe you don't. Like,
That's totally fine. I'm entirely here for it. So stealth
see.
check.
Gotta beat a 24 because that's its last. So yeah, it looks and it catches you as you're out in the open and it like you can see its eyes go wide.
It's starting to
Yeah.
see all these little gnomes running around.
What is this shit? I got pests. But yeah, so once I get to the tree, if I notice that this thing probably like saw the giant splashes of water that I left behind, I'll wrap my arms around the tree and I will ready an attack my attack again in case this thing gets close to me, which is 40 feet.
Perfect.
And then that's all I can do. I can't hide or do anything else.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's going to. I'd say you're out of its range, but so it's not gonna do any damage to you, but it's gonna like just like flap its wings and fly down towards you. So it's gonna be within that range. It's gonna be within like 30 feet of you.
Okay, cool. So I will take my first real shot at it. Uh, natural one.
It's like starting to head down towards you, and you're just like,
Hold on. So my gun jams,
Oh no.
which is hilarious because
On those homemade bullets.
yeah, right.
No, those weren't homemade.
Gotta work
These
on
are
your
the real
reload.
ones. Yeah, these are the real ones. I'll just like the hammer strikes, just go, motherfucker, I'll never trust that bloke again. And I'm just gonna put the gun back in it and just like take my hook out. And I guess that's it.
Perfect.
I mean, it's not my turn anyway, so
All right, Max.
not using that gun.
A question for you. So meta magic can turn it into a quicken spell to give me a bonus action, right?
Yes.
And then I can take, because I'm a goblin, I can take the nimble escape to hide. Can I do them both because they're both bonus actions, or can I do one or the other?
So
You only get one.
you can't do both as bonus actions, but you can hide as an action if you wanted to, or you could just cast the spell as an action and still hide as your bonus action.
Okay.
I get like,
Can he hide it as a bonus action? I don't think he can.
well, he has the nimble as a
Nimble
goblin. You
escape.
have that
Yeah.
ability. Yeah, you
You
don't
can
normally. But
disengage or hide as an action.
My fault,
Hide,
sorry.
you can use a disengage. You can use a disengage or hide action as a bonus action on each of your turns.
yeah, so normally you can do that as an action, but you can do it as bonus action, so you get that advantage. And you're so depending on, you couldn't like stack a third action in there if that's what you were
Okay.
aiming for,
Yeah,
but
that's kind of what I was going for. Okay.
unfortunately
All right, then two-step plan. So Max is going to move across room. So is it safe to say that this creature is focused on Heavy Neck at this point? Do you think I could move across without attracting his attention?
no. What was your last stealth
It's
check?
a 31.
I'll give you the same like stealth check as you go tromping across.
Okay. All right.
Depending on, I guess, where do you want to land?
So Max wants to land on the other side of this room. He wants to move his 30 feet.
Okay, all right.
He's in.
I'd say as long as you're still in the tower, or like,
Yeah.
then yeah, you don't need
Okay.
to. You're good. You can do that
Okay.
without him noticing, her noticing.
So Max is going to do that, and then he is going to cast Misty Step.
Nice.
Where is it? Misty Step. And he is going to appear between the wings on the dragon, and use his bonus action to hide.
He did take a huge rip before this even started.
First 5 seconds.
So
So
you attempt to hide on the back of the dragon.
I'm trying to get it like between the wings and the shoulder blades so it can't like reach me type thing.
It seems like it would have a hard time getting you with anything. However, you are on its back. So
That's fine. No, that's totally fine.
Max
Oh,
did
no,
At
your
that point, he
camera-
just can't scratch.
Yep, Max's camera fell.
All right, cool. So yeah, you are on the back of the dragon.
well.
She knows you're there. But
Yep, that's fine.
yeah, we'll see. So you can see as this dragon is just like looking at Heavy Neck, and that was her initial target, and then realizes something lands on her back and is just like not a fan. So as her turn shows up,
Oh, it's our turn too.
do this first.
Max, you're insane.
Okay. And then do this. Okay, so that doesn't recharge. Okay. So as the dragon is probably just gonna, realizing there's something on top of it, but and is like it's gonna deal with that later, and just it's gonna go full force towards you, Heavy Neck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna drop down that extra 30 feet and get, within your face, and it's going to make a bite and 2 claw attacks. So,
See you later, guys.
22 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will
No.
uncanny dodge this.
Okay. Mhm. So 12
It is.
piercing damage, and then another 4 lightning damage, as it still seems to be sparking inside its mouth.
Okay.
And then its claws are gonna go towards you. A 23, a
Mhm.
24.
Woo!
I'll just do all that damage at once. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get it over with.
trying to speed it up a little bit. So you take 22 slashing damage as it just like rakes at you with its claws.
I will use my reaction to turn invisible.
Okay. As you do that, it like looks around and you can see it like sniffing and like not very pleased, and then like realizing there's something still on its back. So it's gonna then yeah, it's gonna stay there for the moment. I'll see if I regret that decision later. But with that being said, Etrian, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I get within 60 feet of it? I don't know how to do that arrow thing.
Yes. Yes, you're definitely within 60 feet of it. You
I'm
can
I
get
mean, okay. As long as I can see it and I'm in 60 feet of it, that pop up.
it says wisdom save 17. I don't know what you were doing,
Yes. Here we go. Nope. What the hell?
but it's just like no.
I don't know.
It's
It's dominate
ability
beast.
saves.
There we go. I got it.
Oh shit.
Dominate beast. I'm hoping this is a beast, right?
Uh so you go to cast the spell and it you learn that it is a dragon and a beast are not the same thing.
Damn.
Uh as it just seems to fizzle. Right?
What should I have known that as a druid?
No, I'll give it to you because
No.
if nothing else, you'd probably wouldn't risk it if you were 50-50 on it. So if you want to do something else, but yeah,
All right.
dragons are not, and this one seems even more odd than a normal dragon.
All right. I should have known that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, that's all right.
If you
That's
want to
what
do
I
something,
did.
I'll give it to you if you want to do something else. Because
All right. Is it far enough back that I can like hit it and not something else with a 20-foot circle?
I mean, you could have if Max wasn't on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I can't just hit its head and not the rest of its body.
It's like
Max.
it's like
No, that's fine. That's all right.
to give you dimensions, it's like 25 feet by 25 feet. So like if it wasn't for the fact that he's like dead center on it, I guess you
Dead
could
center,
try
yeah.
and just hit its head, but it might be tricky.
No, that's I'm just gonna do this. I'll stick with this.
Okay,
Light. It's DC 17
nice.
for wisdom.
A lot of necrotic damage.
God damn. So it takes half.
I mean, hey, that's still good. That's
It's not nothing.
second.
one
I
was
mean,
a
that's the second bit of damage it's taken so far. So
And then I would use my movement to, because I forgot to move last time, to hide just anywhere outside of its range of breath where it can't see me, hopefully.
okay, so you run around the tower to hopefully at least get out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Talon.
Well, I think I'm hidden. Thank God that there's somebody behind him on his back. I am going to peek out and watch it after it just beat the shit out of Heavy Neck.
Oh yeah.
And while it's kind of I'm gonna take my short bow and be like, "Oi!" and just shoot it as best I can. Not advantage, but at least hopefully. I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, buddy.
Re-roll it.
Here we go.
19.
Everybody
19
get
does, right? Yeah, that does hit.
I don't know how you want to do that, but I'm gonna try my
Almost
best.
save that one.
1d6 plus 5. Oh, we'll do. Wait, no, it's 1d6. So really, it's 66 plus 5. Wow,
Nice.
Damn.
32 damage.
You're gonna single-handedly kill this thing.
Good.
Someone's got to do it, and I'm going to
I didn't know I was gonna take it.
duck back around, and I'm actually going to try to hide initially and then do my movement, if that makes sense. So he
So,
thinks I'm
yeah.
somewhere I'm not.
That's fine.
So with my bonus action, I'm going to hide 24, and then I'm going to try to move to the backside of this tower. So I have like 35 feet, so that would be about the max, and kind of like duck around. I'm assuming it's rubble or something, and just kind of get some good cover, and just be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's my turn.
All right, sweet. So this dragon is going to, at the end of your turn, you're going to watch as it flaps its wings, and it's noticing that there's something in here that it wants to get at, but it does it realizes it lost sight of you, but it's going to flap its wings and try and get closer to the building. So Max and Heavy Neck, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws as this just like current of wind everywhere just like tears
Pretty
around. Nice.
Nice.
So you both save. So you only take. Do you
I
take
have
half?
evasion.
I don't even know if I don't think you take half even if it doesn't.
14. If he saves, he takes none.
Oh, you were good, Tully, and you're out of it. It's only things within 10 feet of it.
Sorry.
Saving.
No, I also
Save or
have
take-
evasion.
Save or take his. Yep. So yeah. So if you both saved, you don't have to worry about anything, regardless of whether you're a rogue or not.
I use the tree trunk to hide behind.
Yeah. As the wind just kind of like tears around, but it's gonna move 30 feet closer to this tower. And then that's gonna be the end of Tullin's turn. Sheila, you're up.
Come on, girl, we need you. That your rage dropped, by the way.
Oh, Sheila, you're muted.
I just yelled, Sheila's about to re-enter her rage. Because she broke her nail running away. She's so pissed. Now she's got her movement, so she's gonna just run up to this dude and just slam him with reckless attack. Let's
Nice.
get at it. So 18.
Just hits.
All right. Then I'm gonna do my other one too. 22.
Also hits.
All right. Then I will. $24 and 26.
Nice.
Our barbarian finally showed up to the party.
This dragon's gonna realize that being near the ground is not the best idea. So yeah, so
Oh, and she's also would like to cast ancestral protectors on this dragon. So like just like climbs out of the ground. It's just like this big Goliath omen looking warrior, and it just steps in front of it like, what's up?
is that a? Is there? No, there's no save or anything to that, right?
That's just a thing he does,
That's
man.
the thing.
Yeah, just a thing I can do.
All right. So at the end of your turn, it's gonna sniff around, though probably less amused by the fact that there's things keep hitting it while it's this close to the ground. But it is gonna make a perception check to see if it can find this thing that keeps poking it. Um, 26.
Uh-oh.
So it's like it's sniffing and sniffing, and then you just hear like a low growl as it's definitely figured out where you are, Talon.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Having a
Give
good
it
your
to
turn.
Ted. I knew the risk.
All right, I'm gonna run over to my bag and pull out my minor healing potion. Chug that real quick for a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
For 12 points of healing, it's 2d4, right? 2d4
2d4
plus 4?
plus 2?
I thought it was it
4?
oh,
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't know. Can't remember. I
If
mean,
the
I'll
2
take
points
it.
make difference, that is like.
They might.
No, like I said, just take it. I'll figure it out later.
All right, so I'm just gonna Gatorade chug this minor healing potion. See that my boy Psycho Max is on this thing's back, so I'm gonna take my hook off my neck, pull my rapier out. In preparation, take the rapier like reverse handle, and then I'm just gonna spin around the corner, and I'd like to jump onto its back, and then I'd want to throw my chain around like the base of its wings to try and like hold it there, and then like basically like use my action to try and like I don't know restrain its wings. You're muted or something.
Yeah, no, I was. So, okay. Try and
Grapple? Grapple
I'm
check.
definitely gonna try this.
Yeah,
I'll go for
sure.
a weak point.
Give me an athletics check, and we'll see how this goes.
All right.
No.
28. Get at me. Come on.
I can't beat it anyway, so that's
Okay,
fine.
so basically, I want the hook to like.
Whoa!
Didn't matter.
Woo!
Just wasted.
Woo!
All right,
But-
so as the hook wraps around, I'm just gonna take it and then just wrap it around my waist and then like basically just like lock myself in around this thing and like lean back as far as I can.
Okay. It definitely seems like you've hindered its movement a little bit. Like it's struggling now
want
with
to
its
fly.
wings.
That's all
Huh?
I want. I just don't want to fly.
Yeah. So,
Can you grapple a gargantuan creature?
Is this?
Right. I mean,
Uh,
that's the question.
all right. So, that's so funny.
Difficult terrain, maybe half movement. I don't know.
No, I'm trying to think if legendary resistances work on this sort of a save. Because it's not really
Yeah,
a save. It's a
Yeah.
it's a contested. It's a contested check though. It's not a.
Yeah, but you automatically win on a legendary save.
But it's a save, not a. I don't know. Because the grapple,
Is
it's a
it
grapple
ability
check.
or a save,
Nope,
or
just
is it
a save.
specifically on the
No,
save?
because it is a check versus a check. I think he just roll it however you want to roll it, man.
Do I have any immunities? No,
I
yeah.
am a very small gnome trying to do an impossible feat.
Well, it's less the fact that you are holding this dragon. It's more the fact that you've like messed up its wings with your chain.
Okay.
We'll see.
Maybe half movement while flying.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take whatever. I'll take whatever I can get.
I mean, it has ideas before I have to worry about that anyway. So
There's steps.
next, your turn.
You make him the ground. Then.
All right, if we're going down this route, Max is going to poly. Well, how big is this thing? This thing's like 20 by 20.
It is huge. It's just 25 by 25. So
Okay.
Or ride or die. I thought you knew that.
All right. So it's probably big enough to hold me as Max casts polymorph on himself. And he is going to polymorph himself into a giant ape, 15 by 15 on the back of this dragon.
Let them fight.
He is going to King Kong the shit out of this thing. And I don't think I can make an attack after I've polymorphed, so I will just hold on for dear life at this point.
perfect. Yeah. Yep. Boy. Okay. So, the dragon currently now struggling, trying to figure out what to do with all of these things surrounding it, realizing it never should have came out of the sky.
Yeah. Look at.
Actually, I need to check two things. Damn. And I'm rolling again. It can't be lightning
Oh.
every time.
You do
Oh
you,
my
man.
It's supposed to have changing like
So yeah,
elements in it. I literally rolled a 5 every time, so it is not.
You can just
I
say
changed
whatever
it.
you
I
You
rolled
can
again.
change it.
I rolled again.
Invert.
Yeah.
You can change it.
we won't care.
So as it's like struggling, you're gonna watch as its like body gets a little bit more like, I don't know, purplish, but in that process it's just gonna end up whipping its tail around towards you, Heavy Neck.
All right.
As you are currently the thing incapacitating it. 27 to hit.
Sure.
And that is
Can't he dodge it? Whatever is coming.
16 damage
Still,
Who?
still
to
up.
Heavy Neck. Um,
I'm looking bad though.
and then it's gonna look at
Yeah.
so it found you, Talon.
Sure did.
It's gonna end up like crawling in a little bit further and just taking a snap towards you with its mouth.
Okay. Give me it.
Are you rolling disadvantage
Oh,
with
hold
ancestral
on.
protectors?
Oh shit, no. I will do that.
Hey, we got a bar, buddy.
I will give. All right, so
Don't you
this
negate
is
my class.
Heavy Neck's second attack. Oh shit! So it misses with its tail. So it's then gonna make a bite attack at you, Talon. So
Wait, so I didn't take that damage?
you did
No,
Disadvantage.
you got to roll disadvantage again.
Talon a
God
16 to hit.
Man.
AC 17.
All right. Then in that case, it's gonna attack you. I believe with advantage, right?
Yeah, you got advantage.
I should have started with you. Crit on its claw. So
Oh,
I mean, luckily you got a crit with its claw, not with its bite. Or no, I didn't. No, I didn't crit. Sorry, I scrolled too far up on my thing. Uh, so that was a 29 to hit. So that's actually. Let me reroll that. 17 damage.
Wow.
Okay. Can you just
Wow.
subtract some of the old dice?
Yeah. So close, So funny.
what's that round? What's that round down to? 8.
Half. Half round down. So
That would
that's
be
round
8, yeah.
down. Yeah. Okay, and then the creature's gonna attempt to fly up, though not having a great time about it. It's only gonna go half its movement because you notice like while its wings are bound,
Ah!
it doesn't seem like it necessarily flaps them as much as like controls wind into them. It's a wild.
God damn it, it's hovering, motherfucker.
You made it.
How dare I?
And Etrian, you are up.
Crap. I'm gonna come around here. I'm assuming they're still like, are they at least 60 feet within 60 feet of me if I move over here?
The dragon, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do I see our tiny captain trying to like lasso this giant creature?
He is
Here I
currently
am.
hanging off of it with a chain, like wrapped around its
Okay.
wings, and it's like struggling to like try and beat its wings. And then there's a
Does it look like it's having trouble picking up the giant gorilla on its back? Like flying with both of them?
Still there.
not. It doesn't necessarily seem like it's struggling too much because of it, though. It is definitely. In general, it is being hindered by a lot of things at this point. So flying is
Okay.
not its best time.
Then I'm going to polymorph, and you can choose to fail this or not. Heavy Neck into another giant gorilla or
Are you
giant ape.
telling me you're doing this?
No, I'm just gonna kind of yell. Remember when I said I could help? I could heal, kind of, and then I'm gonna cast polymorph.
If I just pick up the waning bits of that sentence and I'm just gonna be like, all right, I think I know what's gonna happen.
And then you just become a giant ape if you want to. So you're the same size as Max now.
Is it like a half-size ape?
No, it's polymorph, so
You're-
you'd be a full size.
You're a 15 by 15-foot giant ape.
Does that improve his grip over the dragon right now?
He has
No,
much better strength
The
now.
chain melds into me because I'm wearing it.
You can.
So the
Well, you're not wearing it if you're using it. I think you can choose what happens to your
The
equipment
chain is
usually.
technically like connected to a winch on my back. It's like never detached. I don't know.
Ooh, I did not know that.
It's
Well,
like I always carry it.
You can.
It's like a wrestler's belt.
But you can choose with everything whether or not you do or don't. Like you could choose with clothing theoretically if you don't want to
Okay.
have it
All
go
right.
into. It's just
I'd like to, if I could be. Well, hold on. I'll roll an intelligence check if I'm smart enough to do this. I'm not.
Oh no.
I'm not smart enough to be like, oh, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna take off my belt really quick. No, I'm just gonna let it happen.
Oh,
So
no.
change.
but you now have a big old sack of hit points. So
I'm a nice sandy blonde.
Oh yes, the sandy
Uh,
blonde
then-
You
gorilla.
could still be grappling him, right? Like your arms
I
would
would-
become
I
part of the
would-
chains. No.
I would hope I would be like still trying to hold on.
I mean, I'll give it to you. It's gonna attempt to get rid of you guys shortly anyway. So
That's
and then I don't bonus action. I'm gonna turn into giant vulture. I think has more health.
nice.
Nope, giant eagle. And
Giant bird.
giant something. I don't know. And then kind of fly up this way a little bit,
Nice.
and that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's gonna use 2 of its legendary actions to like flap its wings and try to get a little bit more height. I need Max and Heavy Neck to both make dexterity saving throws.
Is-
+2.
There's a giant gorilla. Fail.
21.
Nice.
Oh
So
man, I'm not helpful today.
Max, you are still holding on. Heavy Neck, you are blown off and knocked prone. So you end up, yeah, you end up taking, I guess, how it's like 30 feet up plus.
3d6 per 10 feet.
You take that. Plus, it wasn't just like falling; you were blown down. So you take.
You have 157.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I'm juicy.
Okay.
Take 27 damage as it like forces you into the ground.
I'm a big beefy boy, and even though I slam down, I'm just gonna like slam my fist down in anger. Still looking pretty good.
Nice. It's gonna go a little bit taller up in the air. All right. Talon, you're up.
Okay. Seeing the pattern of making this thing not fly away, I guess I'm gonna run towards it. All right, I'm just gonna measure this out because I'm not. Oh, I can do this too. I forget. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What's my movement? 25. Oh yeah, little legs. Can I like get up a couple floors, 25 feet if I go straight line to like right there?
Yeah, I'd say you can get up within kind of however you need to.
Like we'll go like 5, 15, 20, 25, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be one of those things where I have, since he's within range of somebody else, I'm just gonna attack him. All right, straight attack. $11 to hit. Doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
How's it looking?
I mean, it looks pissed off. You might say it's bloodied, though it's hard to tell because it's just like.
All right, I'm just gonna shoot again then.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, Talon, baby. If only my gun worked. Doesn't matter. I'm a gorilla.
Ooh, Not great. 21 damage, piercing. And I'm just kind of in the window like, hey, where the hell you going? Stop being a little bitch.
Wait, are you a swashbuckler now? You took panache?
No, man, I just don't want to see him fly away. I haven't got hit yet. I'm good to go.
Right. Sheila, you're up. It has flown away from you.
I think I'm gonna try to get up to the stairs where Talon is, jump out that window, and just fucking gank it right now. Let's do it.
You do realize you're jumping like 50 feet up in the air. Just, I'm totally for it. I just want to let you know.
What is fall damage per foot?
I didn't.
That's a question you should have asked.
1d6 per 10 feet. So
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
theoretically, it could only be 5 damage.
5 damage.
Or it could be 30, depending on how lucky you are.
Oh, I just don't want to. All right.
Have really.
So she spends 2 seconds thinking that plan in her head and realizes that's stupid and grabs a boulder and she's just gonna chuck it at this guy.
Perfect. Give me a improvised weapon attack, so it's plus your strength. So
Really good at this.
plus 6, plus 5 maybe, plus 5.
+5.
Come on, baby.
14.
It just watches it just goes.
Oh no,
up.
I'm doing this with reckless, by the way.
Okay.
Recklessly throw this rock.
He's standing next to me in the window.
21.
Is that what he does?
Fuck.
This is
Oh god, what would a rock be?
I mean, it's
Improvised
like the size
weapon.
of Heavy's head.
Improvised weapon.
It's like a boulder.
What's his plus to attack or plus to hit? What's your plus to hit, Sheila?
Fine. For unarmed?
Are you improvised weapon? Are you proficient?
I'm not proficient in improvised.
Then strength.
which is still a 5. So
Yeah,
yes.
So 5 damage.
All right.
All right.
Thunk. It hits it. It looks down at you and just like snarls. All right, that's first attack.
Throw another rock.
Yeah, she sees that it's slightly effective and does it again. And then let's see what the other one is. 14.
This one unfortunately goes wide. Just like, or maybe it goes up and just kind of like bounces off the side of it. Not enough like oomph. But yeah, it is like wiggling in the air. It's not having a good time. Heavy Nick, you're up.
Does it have legendary actions, Joe? Can it make attacks?
It does. It's been using them to fly.
All right. So
Try and get the fuck out of here.
full
How high up is
rate
it?
with
It's
intelligence.
currently 45 feet up in the air. 45, 50 feet.
I am, I believe, 30 feet from the second floor.
Yep.
I have a climbing speed. So the sandy blonde giant ape is going to just like, just like grabbing huge like piles of rocks and just like stampeding straight up this ridge past Tolland. And I'd like to slam down on the rocks, and I'd want to find the biggest one that I can. And I have a ranged rock weapon attack, and I just want to like use it like one of those like people who throw it around in a circle. I just want to like whoo, 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 and then just chuck this rock right at this fucking thing.
All right.
19.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yes. So you take
That's
7
so damage.
plus 6. 32 points of fucking damage as this
What?
giant boulder scrapes across the ground and just passes right into it.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And
just
then-
gonna yell.
Talon, you're just gonna hear a "Whoa," as I'm just gonna like really like rampage up top.
It fucking almost hit me.
Oh my
Don't
God.
care.
Felt the whiz.
Etrian, you should not have given Heavy this. He's gonna want this all the
I feel like
time.
this is gonna work pretty well. I feel a lot better about knocking you off the dragon now.
Holy wow.
Oh,
It
Way
is
to
like
show
a
up, Heavy.
you didn't just
Can I
pick a
point
rock, you
up?
picked like a whole like portion of the wall and hucked it at this. Alright, perfect.
It's when you actually pick up a piece of land to throw at it.
right? Now,
Alright, Max.
come on,
Um,
other boy.
Monkey Max is going to use one hand and grab a hold of the neck of this dragon and take his other hand and make 2 attacks right into like where the wings connect to its body, trying to like break that part of the
Perfect.
dragon. Insets +9. So 23 and 11.
So first one hits, second one misses.
3d10 +6.
Yeah. Dude, these things are great.
So 16, 22.
Nice.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Damn. Who would have thunk?
I'll take this thing.
All right. That's the end of his turn.
Nice. Alright, cool. It is Ella Dragon's turn. It is going to check 2 things first. Come on. Damn it. And then let's see what type we're at currently. Wait, 4 is nice. Okay, cool. So let's see. It's going to, I guess first of all, it's going to dip down and see. Man, it doesn't want to do anything right now. It's actually just gonna head straight up. So it's gonna spend its movement and its action to just fly like 60 feet further up into the air.
I'm gonna take the sentinel feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
You are still attached, right?
Oh, I'm still on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's currently. I'll give you guys this. What was it? It was 45 plus another 60, so it's 105
Ah,
feet
just
in
out of
the air.
range.
And then yeah, so that's its action, and it's just trying to get up as far as it can to hopefully maybe shake this thing on its back. And Etrian, you're up.
I'm gonna use my movement to get in here and turn back into me. Can I? That's within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, you could fly up to the top.
Okay.
And there is
Alright, yeah,
currently,
there.
while there's a roof on the map, the roof is no longer there because it tore it off. So it is just
Okay. Is there
wide
anywhere
open.
for me to? So there's no cover there.
Yeah, I was really hoping to.
I mean, loose cover, like I mean, it tore the roof off, so it's not like it tore it off
Right. So
completely,
it's.
but you can see through
But
it.
if he can do his breath attack again, I'd be pretty exposed.
Yes,
Or
very
it'd be
much
like
so.
a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Uh. Okay. So right down here, this little area. Is there like a little area there I can hide in?
Yeah,
Is that what that is? Okay.
I'd say it's like the floor below it. You could kind of like shimmy under.
All right. Not to like hide as invisible, just as cover. So then from there, I'm gonna cast Flaming Spear.
Oh.
They have to make a Dex 17 save.
21.
Okay, so 5, but it's just gonna stay there, and then it just he's gonna hang out there, and I'm gonna hide so it can't hit me again.
Nice.
'Cause I'm gonna die. Actually, no, I already used my bonus action. Never mind. So yeah, I just kind of hide in there, so it hopefully doesn't attack me again.
I like it. All right, Talon.
I'm gonna climb up next to a tree. I think. Kind of lean out the same window and kind of just be like,
I'll give you a hand.
"Where you going? Where you going? You gonna be a little bit? You gonna keep me a little bitch?" I'm gonna try and shoot him. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to hide first so I can get. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit him with sneak attack, which kind of ruins it
Why would you not get sneak attack on it?
Understand.
because I'm not hidden.
Max is
You have an
still on
ally
top
within
of it.
5 feet.
But I'm within 5 feet of it.
Oh, that's right, you are. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of him then.
It hasn't
Sorry, I
gotten
forgot
rid
you were
of
on top
him
of him.
yet.
Why? How could it's funny. I forget now, but Calvin sees this giant fucking thing on the side of the. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna. Sorry.
He's like poking through his quiver. I don't know. Do I get advantage? Oh,
20 to hit.
It hits.
come on, baby.
Big money.
30
Okay.
Damn.
Big money.
piercing
Yeah.
damage. And yeah, for my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot again because I want this dude to come back down. 21 to hit,
That hits.
and that's just 9 damage. Just 9. I guess that's great, actually.
I mean, you guys are definitely doing some damage to this thing. It's like you're watching. It's interesting. You're watching or what you would think would be blood, but it's like elements falling out of it. So like chunks of lava and acid and like electricity. It's the weirdest thing to watch. But uh, it's at the end of your turn. It's gonna fly up another 15 feet. I guess I can kind of leave it here-ish. I'll just keep my tally going.
I mean, was he outside of 80 feet of me, by the way?
From where you are, no.
Okay.
I'd say it's
Getting close. I just want to make sure I wasn't at disadvantage.
trying to get out. And Max, I need you to make a saving throw of the dexterity type, as it flaps its wings really aggressively again to hopefully get rid of you.
7.
And with that, it like twists and turns and flaps its wings to get up higher, and you lose your grip and fall prone, and just start tumbling.
Falling.
Just start falling.
Uh,
So the group of you watches this ape just falls out of the sky, and you fall 105 feet.
No,
So
no, wrong King Kong movie.
Slow-mo effects falling, camera
God, I wish I
panning
could
back.
catch you.
you take 31
Uh,
damage as you hit the ground, unless you do something beforehand.
No, I'm a monkey.
That's what. Okay.
And
That hurts a
I
lot.
cast Misty Step.
You said 30 what?
31.
31. Okay.
And where was I? All right. All right, it's currently 120 feet up in the air. I'm gonna keep track of this on my notes, so I don't have to keep trying to redraw it. If you guys need to know how high it is, just ask. Sheila, you're up.
I don't know what to do here.
The downside of being a barbarian. Flying creatures.
I guess I'm just gonna restart my rage for the next round. In the event that it comes back and hold my attack.
Perfect. Sweet. Up next we have Heaveneck.
All right, so Giant Ape Heavy Neck would like to climb up to where my two buddies are. So you said he's like 100 and what away?
He's 120 feet in the air. The tower is to the like standing on the top floor is 90 feet tall. So he is. If you guys are like the floor below that, you're like 80 feet in the air. He's 120. You're about 40 feet from him.
Oh, awesome! I am gonna throw
Yeah.
it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for just another real big one like I found earlier, and I'm just gonna double over the top, chuck it.
I laugh because you tear it out and you watch as the structural integrity of that section of this tower just crumbles.
No, the books.
I have an intelligence of
So,
7.
yeah, he is a giant ape. It's what his
23.
character would do.
That hits.
30 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's correct.
As I
Holy shit. All right.
Is it? Nah, it's still up. Fuck you.
It's it's up, but it's definitely getting there. I don't want to say it's close, but it's depending on which one of your because you guys have gone from like hitting it for like 50 damage and hitting it for 5 damage. So like to say the next attack would kill it is really
I
hard.
haven't been crazy useful today.
All right. Yeah. So that'll end my turn.
Okay.
What do you mean haven't been crazy? You will save lives.
Aside
Yeah.
from that,
Max, you're up.
Max gonna cast Fireball.
I'm sick of this.
Yeah. He looks up at it and the flame from his staff. He transforms out of his monkey form after the fall kind of shooken up and looks up at this thing and holds up his staff. So DC 14 deck save from the creature, please.
13.
26 fire damage.
Oh shit. It is definitely looking rough now.
Is it still up?
It is still up, though
All right.
barely.
Can he use a couple sorcery points then and re-roll that 1 and 2 of the 2s?
Yes, if that's a thing you can do. I've never played a wild sorcerer, so yes.
Yeah. So when you roll damage for a spell, you can spend one. So I have 3 sorcery points left. You can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll up to 3 of the dice. You must use the new rolls and can use this option even if you've already used the medic option.
Nice.
So I
Yeah.
can re-roll up to 3.
Nice.
And they are d6, so 3d6. So 9. So minus 3, 4, 5.
What were your lowest?
So you take
3?
away 6 and you add 9.
Well, no, you take away
9,
5.
So
Add 9, so 4 more damage.
No, because it's
Yeah.
Add
1,
4.
3.
30
Oh, you're
damage.
Right?
Idiot.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I got it'd
Add
be
4, yeah,
minus-
30 damage. You're right.
Just add
Yep,
4.
30 damage.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh man. Alright. The dragon is going to.
Die?
Well, this is going to be the determining factor as to whether. Oh shit, it's back. I can't let this go.
He got his breath.
So it's going to be getting up there, and you're going to watch as it's kind of a glow picks up on the inside, and it's going to turn around and start dive bombing the tower. So it's going to go down 60 feet. It's going to be 60 feet from the air, and then basically everyone within a 60-foot cone. So
so because I'm trying to hide in there, does that help at all? Because I took cover.
I'll give you. I'd say if you have. What's the ruling on partial cover? You get a bonus to your dexterity save. I forget what it is.
+2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a +2 or a +5. I give you +5
I
because
think it's like increments.
Thanks.
So it's like 2.
Because you're gonna
4.
need it.
Etrian's very scared. He's in a ball underneath there. He doesn't want to die.
Wait, what are we making?
so make a dexterity saving throw as it lets loose this just erupt
Thank God.
of, and you watch as it's interesting, like its mouth like ices over at this moment, and it's just this breath of just icy danger comes screeching out of it.
15.
It is an 18, I believe, to save. I think that's what it is.
Fail.
Super
See.
fail.
So you all fail.
Wait, 17, 22.
Oh yeah, so 22. So
If I get
you
the plus
you
5.
do save, so you take half of this.
Okay.
I know you're like, great.
Okay.
Consolation prize. Yeah.
Yeah. 12d8. Okay.
This is the lowest I've gotten in this game.
12, 8. So those who failed take 61 cold damage. Those who save take 30.
What was the fail?
18. So you succeeded, Sheila. You just made it. Yeah.
Yes.
I am.
Like half is a fail.
Hey, can
I
I
am-
use my reaction on Heavy Neck and do Spirit Shield so he can reduce his damage by 3d6?
I'm down.
Oh shit! Or Etrian.
Maybe
Or Etrian. Sorry, I
I'm a
thought.
giant
sorry.
gorilla. I'm fine.
Yeah. Dude, Etrian, you got it. Sorry, sorry.
Is there a range on that ability? That's my only question. If there
30
isn't,
feet.
oh yeah, you're close enough. So yeah, absolutely. So you
Yeah.
reduce.
I only
3d6.
need 3 points to not go down.
So yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I was
that'll
at
do it.
27.
So roll just for the sake of it. Roll your save, Sheila, and we'll see how much damage gets taken off of it. Whatever that.
11.
So you
Oh,
take
yeah.
a 19 damage instead. Nice.
Ooh.
So still-
Colin feels cold, but 30 damage. First damage in the whole match.
So yeah, it like breathes down and it like expecting to just ice all of you, and now it's within like, so it's come down 60 feet, so it's back within like tower height. So it's actually more like, because it wanted to get everyone. It's more like back at almost eye level with you guys, but it like breathes down the tower. So Etrian, it's your turn.
All right.
Uh,
Is there? Can I hit it in a? Can I create a 20-foot cylinder and only hit that dragon, like even the back half of it or something?
Yep. Oh yeah. No,
All
you're
right.
good.
Cool. I finally get to use this one. It's Ice Storm. Has to make a Dexterity 17 save. And well, yeah, that's it. Hailstorms turn the area affected to difficult terrain. I thought it did something else too.
Man, I
So
only
7.
rolled.
You,
It kills me that that's. Oh my god. Fucking hell. I hate when it would be so good and it's just not. Anyway,
Sounds way cooler than it is.
no, it's
it could have
like
been.
if it was anyway. If it failed, it would have been much better. Regardless.
And it hangs out there though for. Oh, maybe not. Anything one action. Duration instantaneous. So it's just there for a second, then gone. Right? Instantaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And then bonus action. Is it close enough I can jump onto it? And would that count as a bonus action, or can I then use a bonus action for my movement?
you can use your movement to try and jump onto it.
And then I still have the bonus action. So
Yeah.
well, I'm way up here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to jump onto it.
Okay. Give me an if you're just it's close enough. You get onto it, and then we're gonna do a bonus
Okay.
action.
And then I'm gonna wild shape again into a giant octopus and just hold on to it.
Oh yes,
Perfect.
that's amazing.
Where's my...
I skipped you, Dylan.
Okay.
At the
Oh.
at the end of your turn, it's gonna whip around with its tail and try and strike at the people left on the thing. So it sees Tullen first. So Tullen, it's with disadvantage because ancestral thingy. 24 to hit. Assume that hits,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take
Yep. Sure it's.
17 damage,
Ooh.
and it is now your turn.
That's it? Just 17?
That's just a tail. I mean, that's
I
its
feel like I got away.
legendary action. So
Okay. My turn. It's right in front of me. Yep. Yep. I got one. Yep. I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
That's really creative.
If it ain't
Listen,
broke.
And that's a natural 20.
That's
Nice.
fucking eat it.
12d6.
Yamas.
Come on.
Wait, nope, not 15. Well, that'd be nice. 58 damage. Woo!
Holy
Has
shit.
to do it.
How would you like to complete this
six,
transaction?
6, 5, 6, 5,
Yeah,
5.
that kills it.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm just gonna be like, woo! Fuck you, buddy! I'm just gonna shoot him right in the face.
And you find whatever its heart was or is, and it just like, and you watch the creature just its wings stop flapping, and it just falls.
Yeah.
And
No, let's go find that horde again.
so as it hits the ground, and you hear this like large thump, we're gonna go to break because I know it's a little late, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap this up.
Love it.
So yeah, we'll see
All right.
all y'all in
Yeah.
like 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes. And we're back. Thank you for waiting.
Hello.
So, those of you who may or may not be just joining us, our party just slayed a elementally twisted dragon, and now currently it sits at the bottom of a decrepit tower that is even more decrepit after having chunks of stone pulled out of it and thrown at the dragon. Um, so I'll let you guys do what you're gonna do.
Next gonna jump from where he is right down on top of the dragon's dead body.
Do I
You're
do I
still
take any
in it, right?
damage from
Yeah.
like riding that thing to the ground as a giant octopus? Because I was on its back.
Yeah, you probably actually took. Let's see. That's a good point. Nope, that's the wrong number.
Can it be more than 52? Or not? Can it not be more than 52?
I don't think it's gonna be more than that.
All right.
12.
Oh, good.
Dragon cushioned your fall as you landed.
Wow, 1144141.
Really, finally, you always roll so well against
I
me.
know.
We're so jello.
So yeah, so the group of you find yourselves on the ground surrounding this dragon, and
I'm gonna be like, do you guys think? Do you think there's another one?
As soon as we landed and I heard you say that, I inked.
In the eyes.
Wait, Etrian, did you cast polymorph on me?
I did, yeah.
And you took damage during that fight after you did?
Oh, once, yeah.
Okay.
that's fine.
I was wondering if you were making concentration checks.
Oh,
But all right.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
just the
so
one.
all right, my form drops. Fuck you. Like almost like I was mid sentence. Actually, that was fucking awesome. And I'm just gonna go up and just like give you a huge just fist bump, just like
Giant tentacle just.
you could do that anytime you want.
Well, not this part.
Well, yeah, not this. But
I turn back into me, and I'm just very broken and bloody, and be like, "Well, you shouldn't joke about second dragons."
Oh well.
Shit, mate.
Should we go steal the rest of that horde then? Let's kill those baby dragons too. Fuck it.
Hey guys, just by the way,
Yeah, let's go right now.
guys, I found the book we needed. Did I mention that?
Oh shit, books! I'm gonna look around. Do I see any other good books that like look decent before this shit changes again?
I mean,
Well, the ship's right there, so we can take our time.
if anyone
Well,
wants,
no, because this thing might, dude. You take our time. This thing might leave in 10 minutes.
please take your time.
When Max fell from being polymorphed, he landed like right underneath where the dragon was. So when the dragon fell, it kind of landed like on top of him, and he's kind of stuck under part of the dragon there, and he's like trying to like signal for everybody that he's stuck underneath it.
We're just talking still. No,
Yeah.
I think we should loot all of these books.
Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
guys,
All right. How do we get? Okay. So how do we get? Okay. Go to the ship.
guys.
How do we get off? Is someone saying something?
Sheila's just gonna look around and go around the dragon and grab
Anybody
Max
want a
and
cup
just
of
drag him
coffee?
out.
I'm thirsty.
Max, what do you like? What do you want?
Oh, Max!
Mm,
Oh, Sheila,
that's who I forgot.
thanks, Sheila. Thanks.
Guys, Max is under the dragon.
I'll try to help
And then
you.
She's
I'll
just gonna walk away without.
Oh,
taking
thank
it.
God that you found him. We were looking everywhere for you.
Sheila, where's my coffee?
On the boat.
He hands Sheila a cookie for a thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
I want to
Anyway.
inspect this dragon real quick. Is there anything worth taking?
So it's an interesting creature. Like as you kind of start rooting around it, it definitely is or was a dragon at some point. However, it seems like it's been affected drastically by this island. Like
Fair.
it like chunks of it are made out of like hard stone, and other chunks are like acid, and others are lava, and others are like there's bits of electricity still sparking off of it, and like it's it's a wild thing to kind of like poke around. But as you, I mean, is there any? You don't notice anything. I guess is there anything you're trying to do with it, or are you trying to salvage portion of it, or like what do you want from it? If I can,
Are there like, can I take like pieces of it that might be valuable, like of its body?
yeah, give me a nature or survival check.
All right, I'm gonna do survival. 24.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you root around this thing and like you're like trying to figure out what's worth taking and what's not. And, like the wings seem just like wings. You're kind of it's whereas normally dragon scales are pretty good. It's not like it's hard to find really anything, but you realize like its neck region, it still has this like humming and almost like this orb that's constantly like spinning in some fashion, and you like basically just lop the head off, and the orb just kind of rolls out for you.
Couldn't you have done that earlier?
And
Oh,
it seems
that's
to
what.
still have some sort of like activity to it. So if you want to put in your inventory, dragon neck orb.
Yeah.
Did I see any other
Dragon.
books when I was climbing down?
Yeah, what is that?
Give me an investigation check, Talon. Go ahead, Sheila.
I don't know. I think it's just a dragon neck orb.
I mean,
I don't know enough about dragons to tell if that's wrong or not.
But it is humming. Does anyone
Yeah.
know draconic?
does it look like? I mean, it's obviously arcane in nature. Can I make a? Can I try to inspect this as he's like as she's holding this in front of me?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
It's not great. So 14.
It's like as you're watching it, you're seeing it's like the colors of it changed, and it like so it switches to like almost like a pink, and then it switches to
Hmm.
like a I don't know what color would thunder be. Yellow? No.
Blue.
Blue. Switches to like a
Yeah,
blue,
yellow, thunder, white. I don't know.
and then it switches to. My God, I've never rolled the same rolls. And then it switches to
many
like a
times.
red on the inside, and like so it's just kind of like swirling. You assume this is some sort of like it's definitely going through like what you pick up is that it's going through a bunch of different elements and like
Yeah.
How big is that?
We definitely should. I mean, I really
And-
want to take.
like maybe a little bit bigger than a basketball size.
Well-
Fit on the end of Max's staff size.
It'd be too big for the end of a staff. Like
Oh.
and it's heavy. Like Sheila is probably not struggling with it because Sheila's so strong, but like if you like really look at it, it's very dense.
It's like okay. So I'm probably. Correct me if I'm probably out of line here. If we take this thing, and then as I look at the body of the dragon, does it like it looks like it's made up of like pieces of like rock and different elements.
Yeah.
what if that thing can just like make a new one of those as I like point from like the neck orb to the body. And if we just take this thing and then it just makes a new one while we're on the ship, and then that's bad.
I imagine it would take a while. We might be able to sell it first. It could be somebody
Yeah.
else's problem.
All right, I definitely want to take it, but we should keep it under close watch.
Should we take the
Oh.
giant dragon body?
I'll
Mm.
nestle
Train
it
the
close
dragon.
to
We
me.
need. Well, you lopped off the head, so we have a proof of where this neck orb came from. We should definitely.
Was thinking
I
that,
get
or
back
if,
down-
if the head is like all stone and stuff, you can get a new front piece for your boat.
Let's
Oh,
take
yeah.
some scales.
And I would like to try to take some teeth.
Let's take some
Well, we-
scales. Maybe we
If it
can make
has
some
any.
cool armor with them or something.
Take the whole head.
You guys
I'm
are
gonna-
able to get like some
I'm gonna
scale.
try to take some scales.
You're able to get scales and teeth and claws out of this thing. It's not too difficult to, depend if you spend enough time to just kind of, root around and kind of I guess depending on how long you spend will depend on how much you get. So, um Talon, as you were looking around the library, nothing
I got
stuck out to
7.
you. yeah, nothing stuck out to you. A lot of books, a lot of them seem damaged. So,
I mean, I might take a couple, but nothing important.
um,
Nothing good.
uh, Etrian or Max, is there anything you guys want to do in the loot?
Uh, Max would like to find like a radius or an ulnut, and so he can craft a new staff out of a dragon bone piece.
That's
Nice.
pretty dope.
Easy enough. Yeah, you guys are slicing and dicing this thing. You can pull out like a full.
He'll
And
take his time with it.
So who's gonna grab the head and we can head back to the boat?
Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah, me and you go next to it, and it's the size of us.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Uh,
I mean, you could like.
Sheila,
Do we have some
Yeah.
rope?
can you carry this?
Just hand it over to me, sweetie.
I'm like trying to pick up like the ear of it.
Oh, hold on.
Or-
What if I
or
just
like a
wait,
costume.
can I just take my belt off, take the hook, and then like jam it into the jaw like a fish, and then give the other end to Sheila so she can just drag it over to the beach?
Yeah, easy enough. I like.
God, I feel so fucking naked without this thing.
Hey, heavy neck.
Funny. Yeah, what?
I say we get the fuck out of here, man.
That's yeah, absolutely. We already got everything we need. We got Loratus's book. We got my book.
Etrian.
Yeah.
Etrian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're-
what?
shit. No, you're right
I'm way
here.
over here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can you do that water thing?
Which one?
I don't know, man. The thing where you control the water.
You know the one
can
that
do
got
that.
us onto this little haven.
That's fair. Oh, to get us off the. I
Yeah,
would need,
dude. I mean, we got everything we fucking need. There's no more books in here. There's dragons and
Like-
shit flying around. I saw a purple worm.
In the morning. I can't do anything right now.
So
The only thing I can do is
Look,
this, and I'm gonna
what we
cast
do,
water
we-
walk on everyone, and I'm
Colin,
just gonna
Colin.
start walking to the boat.
Well, shit. I'm like jog after you.
This is all I've got left for today.
As I'm jogging with Talon, I'm gonna go, hey, mate,
Yes. Yeah. What? Yeah.
look, we'll get onto the ship.
Yeah.
We'll talk to the whole crew and we'll make sure that we can like figure out a plan to get us off. Because there's no way that we like I
So
hear
listen,
you.
So I think so. I've been doing some research, right? And I like kind of pull out a piece of paper while we're just walking
Now's
back.
not the time.
so
No,
Put us in the water.
no. Look. I'm like kind of pull the boat, right? I have like the rope around my arm because we're just walking now. I'd be like, look. So I think we came from the northwest direction, right? So we've been going east, and if you look at this, like there's like this little sketch of like where we know Metaposi. I'm like, I think we should park the boat in the northwest corner. I think it's our shortest route.
So as you're all talking about this and starting to make your way to the boat, you watch as like one of the edges of the lake just lifts up and just like tears off and just goes like flying across the island. And as it does, you watch as the entire lake just starts to drain through this thing. This like rush
Everybody get on
of
the
water.
ship. I'm
Screwed.
running to the steering wheel.
So yeah, you like just get the dragon head over the thing, tie up the thing, and the whole boat just starts like rocketing towards this as you're like hanging on the edges.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna start doing shape water. Basically, what Max was doing when the first time that I dropped the boat. I'm just like at the front of the ship, just like in shock.
You have a squirt gun at a gunfight.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
So imagine like your best like vision of a like I don't know, Shipwreck Falls type roller coaster or something. You guys are the ship is rocketing over the edge of this and it's following this just rush of lake down the side of this mountain. So what do you guys do?
Bottom of the ship.
Oh God! Should we put the sails up?
Someone try to
No.
sail it, and I'm gonna cast guidance on whoever does whatever they're doing.
You can't move the mast.
I'm
at
gonna-
all.
I'm gonna run up to the steering wheel and just take.
I'm holding
help.
on.
Yeah, I want to assist you at the steering wheel.
Sheila, throw me that hook.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna take the hook and I'm gonna like quickly put it around my waist and then throw it onto the opposing railing and then hold on to the steering wheel. So I'm basically like leaning backwards. Actually, you know what? If I have enough slack, I'll wrap myself around the post of the steering wheel, and then me and Talon can try and like make sure we can manhandle this thing.
Okay. So either both of you give me a navigation check, or what? You have what, boat proficiencies?
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
What
but I'll let a heavy neck do
Or-
it with advantage with guidance.
Yeah, and add guy. Yeah.
All
Let him
right.
have it.
So it's a what? Vehicle? What is that?
Proficiency plus dex. So
Can I
Okay.
cast Bane on the ocean?
So as Heavy Neck wraps himself around, Talon, you see that his eyes are completely wide and there's a panic, and he looks and he wipes like the water that's on his face and goes, Talon, I need you right fucking now.
we got this. We got this. We got this. Just like
Plus,
I also cast Healing Word on myself.
so 18.
All right. So this is going to be kind of like a skill challenge as we go through this. So you needed to hit a 15. So first one is a success.
Yes.
You're able to make it down. And basically, you need to hit a certain number of successes to get out of here, and every time you fail, the boat's going to take damage. So, as it goes rocketing down, you're able to like, you can see the rudder in this like pool of water, and it's just kind of like rocking back and forth, and you're able to just kind of like guide it as it's like rushing through all of these different crevices and cracks. It's like it's an entire lake of water going with you, so it's not like you're like scraping the bottom necessarily, but it's really hard to like, I mean, there's like trees sticking out, you're trying to like wiggle around, and you get down the first like, the first hump of this. Now the group of you is like, it seems like the rudder comes out of the, now it's like tipped forward, the rudder's just like wild in the air, so now like the wheel isn't doing anything. So what do you guys do next?
Can I yell out to somebody?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go, I need eyes up front. Somebody help me.
Alright,
God.
so who's in the front?
Max is
My
definitely in
perception.
front.
Survival's good, so I'll go up there with Max.
Okay. So Max and Etrian, as you're racing to the front of the boat, what do you do?
Why did he want us up here? What are we gonna do again?
All
The
out.
wild mage Max is having so much fun. He is like swinging back and forth across the ropes as he is making his way towards the front of his boat.
Etrian
Like,
is
you have never
contemplating
seen him move like this.
running.
Diving.
He just keeps thinking that he can fly away anytime he wants.
I can always leave these assholes. I can
Yeah. If it
thrill
gets
of
too bad, I
diving
just go.
so much.
Josh, you're super quiet. Sorry.
Better?
Hey.
Yes, much better.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Max is so stoked. The thrill of potential death here is just exhilarating to him.
God,
Okay.
why do we bring?
So
I'm gonna cast guidance on him and give him and help him on whatever he's trying to do then.
all right. So Max, give me a perception check. Sounds like you're just looking for danger. With advantage and guidance. Nice.
And the guidance, what is that, a D4?
Four.
Yep.
Plus a D4.
So 17, 19.
Nice. So as you're like leaning forward, you're like, oh god, and there's like, you like come over a ridge and there's just this like pillar in the middle, and you're like, everyone lean
Lean.
left. You just lean to one side and it's like and then like the boat like sits back into this crevice, and now all of a sudden it's like it kind of like settles out and the rudder sits back in, but then it's like, it seems like no matter how much you turn, it's stuck in this crevice, and then you realize the boat's going for like what seems to be just kind of like a cliff face or a waterfall. As it's about to like leap over this waterfall, what do you guys do?
Okay.
Downstairs, by the way. Everyone
I'm
below.
gonna-
Yeah, everyone below deck is just like, ah, like into the walls.
Like that video of that speedboat. Oh.
I'm gonna take my rope that I have. I'm gonna be like, heavy neck, I'm gonna open the sail up. I think I can ride this thing. And I'm gonna just like kind of whip my rope around like the rudder and just kind of tie it off so that he can keep holding where he's holding it. And I'm gonna let go, point at you, and I'm gonna try to climb up to where like the top jib sail is, so we have a little bit of steering. and I'm gonna try to hold the jib and like open it up and like run it
Don't
down.
go
So at
all
least
the way.
just like halfway down and just like tie it off to the front mast and try to like get a little bit of power under wind.
Give me
Wow.
a. Go ahead.
No, see, I was gonna say while they're doing that, because we're about to go over a cliff, you said, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask Max, do you still have any spells? Can you cast enlarge still?
Max is gonna look at him and say, no, but I've got an idea.
Go ahead.
Oh
He goes,
boy.
If we tie ourselves upside down to the mast, if the ship flips upside down, we'll be right way up.
That's a great idea. I see nothing wrong. I did cast water walk on everyone, so if we did that, we'd probably break our legs though, and everything else because of boat.
Joe, what do you want me to roll?
Max, I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn into a giant eagle and just try to help the boat not flip as it goes over, so I can grab like the front and try to like level it a little.
Nice. So as Talon, give me a athletics check, and then I'll give you advantage because Etrian is attempting to assist in the leveling of this boat as it goes like
You're gonna
screaming over.
grab the spirit. Of the boat.
18.
So that you guys all just feel the boat go like off, and that moment of like your stomach hitting your neck is just like thunk. And
Well,
you're
a
just
giant
free
eagle
falling.
cry.
Yeah. And the boat just like it goes screaming through the air, and then it just lands into this like on the other side of like this into this. It seemed to be already maybe somewhat of an existing like pool of water, and you just feel this like and you watch as like water comes up over the sides and like but the boat keeps going, and it is not stopping at this point. You realize you've gotten a good distance down this mountain at this point. You're pretty close.
Mountains are going by.
Yeah, it's just whipping by, and you like it takes a hard like all of the water takes this hard bank on one of these things, and you like it whips around this corner, and as it does, you're like cresting down and like kind of tilt, like you feel that like tilt, and then it like whips back the other way, and as it whips back the other way around this corner, you see this just like stream of like lava that the water's about to hit.
Is the rudder in there?
It's like so
Are they in the water?
you're in this like big rush of water still. So it's not like you're gonna just go like boat into lava, but it's gonna definitely do something once this water hits this lava.
I'm gonna try to grab around here, like the second mast there, and just try really hard to pick up the boat a little bit.
Fantastic.
We need splash water on one section and harden it.
Okay.
I'm a giant bird, so
Can somebody try and do?
I guess Sheila, what are you doing during all of this?
I'm just throwing buckets of water over
Uh,
the bow.
Sheila, give me a I would say just give me an athletics check. Because I think that I can't think of anything better for this. So
27.
oh, yeah, it's just Sheila, the one-man fire brigade.
I can't wait for the.
With her fire hat on and a bikini. Just...
Yeah, I was gonna say the spicy calendar is gonna be great.
It's just like you go through this, and it is a hot steam bath for half a second as all of this
As
water
her
goes
hair
away.
flows.
Oh my god, I will do that. I will make a calendar for everybody.
The hot steam bath.
So you get through this, and as you do, it's like another drop, and you're just rocking back and forth, and like then you see you're getting close. You're like, oh man, we're gonna make it. You can see the ocean in front of you, and you're like, oh, and then you watch as this like you can see this chunk of mass, and it's this like you're getting down to the like who's gonna make it there first before this thing flies in front of the boat or into the side of the boat.
Is the sail half up?
The sail is
the jib is halfway out, so you have some wind so you can turn.
Well,
can I go back to the front to try to pull the boat forward?
I was gonna say we go
That's
full mast and try and beat it.
So keep come the rest of the way down, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine.
all right. So give me
Just yell
a
out, solid, go full mast. Oh god, that I take that back.
You got it, buddy.
give me a. It's a little bit more dexterous for this one, so Give me
Oh,
a.
is it a little more desperate
I'm
here?
proficient in water vehicles.
All right, you want to take? I'll give you that as your roll.
Water vehicle proficiency. I mean, it's the same as my dex plus proficiency. So, +9. Oh man, I'm on the wrong screen. 15 save. Sorry.
Ooh, it's like, it's this moment where you're all like, it's that like flash moment of silence, and like I want to know what everyone's faces look like as it's like, what's gonna happen is you're gonna just make it, but like, what does everyone's face look like as they're like, oh fuck.
Trying to get the guy to sell out.
Sheila's
Max
face is
is
just like an
Like,
eyebrow raise and
bracing
look.
for impact. Eyes
Yeah.
eyes closed, gritting my teeth. Maybe a
Sheila-
little bit of blood.
Sheila's got an eyebrow raise, just thinking, full mast?
Totally. Etrian and Max.
I'm still a giant. I'm still a giant eagle. So
is there
yeah.
is there any expression on the giant eagle face as like you watch as the boat's about to just get crushed by this thing?
If a giant eagle could just be like, well, they were nice.
Just looking the other way to the horizon.
It's like, I wonder who I'm gonna meet next.
Well, that was one checkpoint. Goodbye.
Max,
Uh,
this free fame sits on you for a second.
Max is upside down, tied to the mast, with like the biggest like tooth-faced smile on. His eyes are wide open, ready to go.
And it's just this like,
This look of excitement.
it's fantastic. It's like you just feel this like, just the tiniest little scrape of rock hits the back of the boat as you guys just like whip out into the ocean and just like skid across until you eventually kind of come to settle off in the ocean.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm
We're in the
gonna
ocean?
land and turn back into me, and just gonna be like, that would have helped a lot more if I could have been bigger.
We're in the ocean.
Woo!
We're in the ocean.
Avinex gonna turn to the island and go, "Fuck you,
Go full
island!"
mast! I immediately run over the first mast and just start dropping sail. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Sheila is just holding her sword up, just stomping around, yelling, full mast, full mast.
Avinex like swinging his chain around. Let's go.
Etrian wasn't in a ton of danger, so he just kind of goes back to sweeping because his job is to clean stuff up. Yep, all right. That's...
Oh no, this is the time to celebrate.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I got the wheel. Don't worry.
A
Jesus.
long rest would be great right now.
Sheila's gonna pull up her Adirondack and just sit next to Heavy Neck.
Pull up a compass. Heavy Neck. You want to head toward Laredas, you think?
Oh, don't worry, mate. I'm already headed south.
All right. Maybe you found something else out about that gift.
We can finally figure out what's in those boxes.
Right. That someone hasn't forgotten about.
No, we have not. It's
It keeps me up, man.
They might explode.
Yeah, but we'll put it in his whole castle thing. It'll be his problem. He's
Like
We gotta-
we have
He's
neck
wicked smart.
orbs that
He'll
might
figure it out.
explode, boxes that might explode.
we have lots of dangerous items.
We got a week to think about it while we head his way. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as the ship kind of sails off into the sunset and headed towards your next adventure, you guys start heading towards Laredas. Anything else you guys want to do before we?
Heavy Neck would just like to reminisce with Sheila
Sleep.
about all the stupid, just nonsense that just happened, and how there's absolutely no way. Like the luck's gonna run out eventually. Like the
We
sh-
used
the
all of
shoe-
it up on that island.
the other shoe's gonna drop, and the dragon's gonna come back, and like it's gonna kill us all, and the
We
boxes
did
are
leave
gonna
the little
explode,
ones alive.
and then the cats are gonna kill us all and like eat our bodies. It's pretty crazy. And just like get like, progressively more and more tipsy as he's getting like further away from the island.
Sheila's just gonna like spread her legs like in her chair and just like put her like elbows on her knees and go look at Heavy dead in the eye and go, How are we gonna make it another year doing this shit?
I don't know, but we're gonna need to stock up on some fucking supplies because we have to be running low.
It is getting bad, my brother. It is getting
We
so
definitely
bad.
lost some supplies off the deck. There's not as many boxes as I remember.
You don't heavy. We're missing some railing.
Yeah, I had to repurpose the screws and the nails. Don't worry, that's part of the thing.
It's
There's a lot.
different
Really
damage.
anyway.
We're gonna have to call a meeting because this is getting desperate.
We've just been
Look.
eating Zilch's like food from his
Yeah,
great food spell.
we'll get to Loratus. He'll tell us about that place that we could go and we could stock up on fucking supplies and we'll be fine.
We got
We're
enough
gonna-
money, but we gotta figure it out.
Yeah, no, absolutely, girl. And it's really nice to have you, by my side and on the ship.
She's
It
just
means
gonna
a lot.
put her big ass hand up to Heavy's and just clasp it.
We're gonna do
Family.
the strongman clasp. My
yeah.
arm is fully grasped up to the forearm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And Sheila's just gonna say, "Got you, brother. Got you."
We fucking do shit right here. But yeah, that's it. Hooray.
Petra and
Oh.
Max, Stalin.
Post credits cutscene, Max. It's all nighttime and seas are calm, birds are
Still upset.
squawking. Max is still upside down in the main mast.
Put himself there?
Just kind of sitting looking at him, trying to figure out how he tied himself upside down.
I think we'll end on that one. That's perfect. So
Love it.
thank you all for watching.
Hey,
I hope you
thank
had
you,
as good of
fellas.
a time as we did.
follow,
Thank
like,
you, everyone.
share, tell your friends.
Stay safe out there.
And I'm gonna try and figure out how to make this thing raid someone. So bye guys.
Bye,
Take
everyone.
care, everyone.